All right. Yo, we're live. Come on now. Let me turn that down. Wait. That should be good. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see where it's at. Y'all let me know. Final preseason game. Lions, Texans. Man, this game's like blacked out everywhere today. I'm pretty sure this game is very difficult to find, so I'm glad that we're here to do this live. I should be getting the game today. I should be fine. We should be good here. But it said it was on ESPN Unlimited or something. I don't even know what that is. That must be a new channel. Unlimited or Ultimate? I don't know. I don't know what that is. This one is not nationally televised. I believe the Browns and the Rams are nationally televised. Actually, that does make sense. Now I think about it, that does make sense. They might get more viewers on a Browns game than the Lions preseason game. Y'all think? What are the numbers on that? Who would do better numbers on a preseason game? The Browns this week with Gabriel and Shador playing, or the Lions in their final preseason game? That's interesting. Come on, Mutai. Hey, I'm telling you, man, let Mutai cook today. He needs to cook, though. He really does. He needs to cook. To me, he's got to be really good in pass pro. Like, he's got to have, like, one of these games where zero pressures. It's the new Russ Wilson ESPN channel, Mr. Unlimited. Snap. Is that his nickname, Mr. Unlimited? I didn't know that was Russ's nickname. I didn't know he was like that. Mr. Unlimited. Yo, that's what they call Russ in the streets? I didn't know that. Tyrone, I see you. What up, Tyrone? All right, let me check on something real quick. Let me see what we can find out here before we get going. And we'll have the game audio, so it'll sound good, just like last time. Let me see if the Lions post anything that we need to see. Let me see. Okay. We got some hype videos. That's what we're looking at. How do I change this? Ooh, this might not be worth the risk. Okay, let me just go small.
It's about that time. Let's go.
Who's yelling? Is that a fan yelling? Who's yelling?
It's about that time. Let's go.
Find that Russ Wilson video. It's kind of tough.
Man.
Mr. Unlimited. Unlimited diarrhea? Nah, that's not why he got that nickname. That's crazy. Spencer's in the building. I see you, Spencer. Yo, okay, hold up. Are they giving out shirts? Wait a minute. No. We also cut Keaton Sutherland, or we waived him on an injury settlement. Man, these dudes are getting hurt, man. But this is our new guy, Johnson. Johnson needs to cook, man. He needs to go crazy today. Nate Lynn needs to cook. I'm glad he ran by. Nate Lynn needs to be the same guy he was for the first two games. He'll be in a good spot. He'll make the team. He's got to be that guy. He's got to be a presence. If he's not a presence as a pass rusher, I don't think he makes the team. But he's got to be. He can. They like him. Okay, Tesla. Wait, is Tesla playing again? Are we playing Tesla? I feel like I wouldn't play Tesla. Honestly, I wouldn't even play him. But I guess for them, maybe they're trying to figure out how fast they're going to get him on the field, like actually playing. So maybe that's why they're playing him. I don't know. I wouldn't play him. Okay, let's go here. Bam. Scoreboard up. Might be a little too zoomed in. I'm going to see if they got the game on. Not yet. It says up next. Okay. Yeah, they're doing some weird Fox thing. I don't know what this is. But also, post-game today, Bleacher Report, right after the game. If you don't want to wait, it's going to be on there. You don't want to wait for the video. Where's Phantom to let us know about Glasgow's injury? See, that'd be some good information. That would be good. You know, I didn't even know Vaki got hurt while we were there. When he said that, I was shocked. I didn't know Vaki even got hurt. I didn't know that happened. So I guess if he did get hurt, I would assume he's not playing because that was Thursday. Kyle Allen is starting the preseason game today. That makes sense. I think they're pretty comfortable. He's quarterback too. Texans are playing Davis Mills. Okay. Damian Pierce, Woody Marks. Jaden Higgins is playing today. So is Jalen Knoll. They're playing their 2 drafted receivers today. That's going to be a handful. That'll be good. That'll be a really good competition. Harrison Bryant. I think they just traded for Harrison Bryant. Xavier Hutchinson's playing? Yo, they got some dogs playing at receiver today. What's up with Glasgow? How he good now? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm pessimistic after seeing him get injured like that. Like, that has me really concerned. I don't know. Maybe it isn't that serious, but seeing that injury has me like really concerned, man. I think that was pretty serious. I don't think that was like something minor. I thought that was pretty serious seeing it. Xavier Hutchinson, Derek Barnett's playing. Foley, who's one of their starting DTs. Tim Settle's playing. Christian Harris is playing. EJ Speed's playing. Yo, they're playing some starters this week. Maybe they're not starters. EJ Speed might not be a starter. It might not be right. Yeah, Christian Harris is a backup. Okay, never mind. I forgot they had Aziz. I forgot they had Aziz. Hey, they got some dogs, man. When you go through that depth chart of Houston, they got some dogs, dude. That's a good team. That's a really good team. The defense is pretty deep, too. The interior is kind of messy. But Tim Settle starts for him. And then Folu was playing us last year. Michigan playing today. I've been busy. No. Next week. It's just week 0. There's only like 5 games today. So they play next Saturday at 7:30. There's only like one good game on. It's on right now. It's Iowa State and Kansas State. There's actually some fire games for week 1. There's actually some heat for week 1 of college football. Silent Service, I see you. We're about to get this thing rolling, man. Derek Barnett playing is kind of weird too, because he's a vet, man. Like, is Derek Barnett could he get cut? It feels interesting that you would play a veteran like that. What are we looking for here? What does the red mean? Red mean injured? Yeah. They have Russ Yeast at safety. Oh, they have Arthur Mole. Hey, he was good. That was a good slot corner. I remember him playing us with Baltimore. He was a good slot cornerback. Elijah Huzzy. I don't think he's playing today. Miles Bryant. Not bad at cornerback. Not bad. MJ Stewart was getting cooked, though. But by the 1, so I don't know if that's going to happen today. The O-line is going to be interesting because I know they're going to be evaluating O-line. And for us, we need to see some dudes cook. We need Nate Lynn to go to work. Uku needs to have another good game. Broderick needs a good game. I would say Pat O'Connor does, but I think he's going to make the team. But I would say all of those guys. Chris Smith could use one. I don't know if he can make the team, but if he could, he needs one. Mitchell Agude, he flashed a little bit last year. Last game. Pretty much everybody on the D-line. That thing is tight. Miles Adams, and their whole line. I'm sure this is like a big. I would assume with who they're playing most of those guys today. I would assume Scruggs is playing, Patterson's playing, Blake Fisher's probably playing. Ursery might be playing. I wonder if Ursery's playing. Maybe not. Maybe not, because he might start for him. I'm in the hospital, so gotta follow the game through your stream. Oh, snap, man. Are you all right? Hopefully everything's okay. Not till next Saturday. Oh, I already read that. What up, Epoch? We actually do have audio, so I'm gonna throw the audio on here. Here we go.
Playing very, very good football, not only in camp, but you look at the numbers he's put up so far throughout the games. 11 catches, 176 yards, couple touchdowns. He's going to have a great opportunity to prove he can play. And then the defensive line, particularly on the interior. Broderick Martin is a guy that I think they're expecting to still take.
I would think that our receivers could go to work a little bit, though, on those corners. Like, I like Arthur Mole if he plays. I don't know if he's going to play. But I would think we could have some success against those dudes in the back end. D'Angelo Ross, Miles Bryant, Damon Arnett. They just added Jalen Mills. He won't play, probably. Russ East. Yeah, we should go to work a little bit. Jalen Smith. They drafted Jalen Smith, though, high out of USC. They took him in the 3rd round. Is the rookie Williams playing today? He looks really good. Need to see. Really needing 2 players to block him? Williams. Oh, Tyleek? Nah, Tyleek ain't playing. I don't think Tyleek's playing. I haven't heard anything official, but like he didn't play last game, so I would assume he's not playing. Near the Tate. Dang, here till Monday, man. I hope you get better. That's awful. What are oh man, I can't read. Are you good with 18? Bro, I'm good with getting rid of all preseason games, to be honest with you. Now that joint practices have taken off, if they want to make joint mandatory, whatever. I'm cool with 1 preseason game. I'm cool with 0 preseason games. I would say as a fan, I don't need them. I can understand where maybe there's some value for those players because in joint practices, like the 2s get reps. But I don't know if it's as extended as you would get in a preseason. Like they definitely get reps. They definitely alternate. And the 3s, I guess they all alternate. But maybe you get a little bit more of an extended look and they get in the feeling of a game scenario for some of your backups or rookies. Maybe teams would value that a little bit higher. So, but I would definitely not have 3. I wouldn't have 3. 2 would be max for me. And definitely good with 18 regular season games. Sound like that's coming soon. Sounds like that's just when that's going to happen. Stadium looks sold out. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So our cornerback today, man. Our cornerbacks are going to. Oh, man, that's going to be tough. I mean, this is good, though, because there has been not much separation for me with any of these backup corners. Assuming Rocky plays a little bit of safety, maybe. But, like, all the depth at cornerback, I've liked DJ Miller, actually. He's been the guy I've been pretty excited about is DJ Miller. He's only been here for a short period of time. I liked him on the scrimmages or on Thursday. DJ Miller's kind of the dude that I'm keeping my eye on. I think he's got a chance here. Nick Whiteside's cool. So Tyson Russell seemingly has kind of come down to earth a little bit lately. But I don't know. You know, we heard from Brad Holmes talk about how they're, evaluating film of practice. Well, shoot, that means there's so much that's going on that we don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that they're seeing that we have no idea when they're making those decisions. I would assume they value the preseason games a little bit heavier than a single practice, but in general, that's a lot of practices that we don't even know. Alan George, maybe there's something there. Maybe. I mean, he had a good play last week. Luke Barku had a pick in practice. Luke Barku seems to be very smart, too. That's what I can buy into that. I don't know if he's a man guy, though. He kind of looks like he fits zone a little bit better. So maybe they'll test him with that today. Oh, and Khalil Dorsey. Is Dorsey playing? See, if Dorsey plays, that would be interesting. Against those receivers, Khalil Dorsey would probably get the first nod. That would be interesting. With all that time missed, it'd be tough, though. Jalen Noel and Jaden Higgins playing? Okay, here we go.
Kind of slimmed down the playbook a little bit this week. Don't want the guys thinking too much. We just want them going and play fast. And then clear communication, specifically on the offensive side of the ball. Just too many missing details over the last couple games. Want to see guys get up in the line, lined up at the right spot. Want to see Hendon Hooker really command this offense. Clear communication. Shouldn't have any issues today, especially being at home at Ford Field.
That is the plan. Try and minimize the penalties along with that, as well as we go downstairs to Danny Rogers on this whole roster shakedown.
Hey, Jason, the 72-hour countdown starts right when this game ends. That's when head coach Dan Campbell and general manager Brad Holmes go home and they watch the game tape. Tomorrow morning, Coach Campbell will call a team meeting. He'll ask all 90 players to hang in there while he makes some tough roster decisions over the next 48 hours. After one last deep dive into the roster, Campbell and Holmes will meet one last time tomorrow evening around dinner time, and they will make their final roster decisions. On Monday, players will be individually called into Campbell's office with Holmes nearby, and they will be told exactly why they will not be making this Detroit Lions roster. The entire time Coach Campbell was describing this process to us yesterday, he looked uncomfortable. He was fidgeting with his sweatshirt. It was hard to find some words at some points for him, because he says this part of the preseason, it is taxing, difficult, his least favorite, and it just stinks.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got to do it, but here's the thing about being better. Here's the thing about going 15-2 in the regular season. It's tougher to make this roster than it has been in a long.
Is it tougher to make this roster? I want Broderick to make the team. Hope he plays well. Me too. I would like to see that happen. Hopefully, just no penalties for him. No penalties for him. That's the big thing. I would say certain positional groups definitely. But quarterback, for example, you don't really have like a competition, I feel like. I mean, you do for 2 and 3, but there's no one else in that room. You kind of know where you're at. Or like running back. I guess running back's kind of like that too. I don't know how many guys actually have a shot to make the team outside of injury. Receivers kind of like that, I guess.
Coach Campbell, I think he'd best described it as, it's kind of bittersweet
tight end.
time of year. You have to,
I guess some of them are weird because it is like your starters at most spots. So like tight end, we're not even playing our top 2. So it's a battle for 3 or none, I guess. Okay, Stewart's taking it out. Oh, Stewart's got a block. Go, Stewart, go! Oh, he was about to go home. Oh, snap.
That's why he's back there. He played running back.
Dude, if he was a little bit faster, that was a touchdown. Dog, if he was a little bit faster, he was taking that home.
And just the burst, right? He gets this ball, he's going right.
That was a good block by Sailors, bro. Stepped in there.
Right, look at that, right up.
Oh, that's beautiful blocking. That was beautiful across the board, man.
To punch one of those returns out. Nice job by Stewart. You're right. We talk about him every single game in the preseason, Jason. Just his athletic ability and the versatility that he brings to this team, I know excites a lot of these coaches.
He plays like every play matters equally at this elevated level. There's a motor there.
It is interesting they've kept him at that spot, because he fumbled in practice too. Like,
great opening field position.
Oh, that's gonna get blown up.
I
think that was Mutai that time. Kind of lost his block back to the line of scrimmage.
Kyle Allen's first couple games in the preseason have been very nice.
It looked like Mutai. It looked like he slipped upfield on him.
For the entire
got us at the line.
Last 2 weeks, though, TJ, your thoughts?
Has been doing everything that they have asked him to do. He's been taking care
of
ESPN
updating. What is this?
Very good, and his accuracy has been much
better. Wait. What did they?
The decision making was there.
We had this feature.
Accuracy on a couple of those passes. He has been much better.
Snap! It's third down. Hold up.
Games.
Oh, they ran it again. Okay.
It'll be third down and about 7 coming up.
Okay, I didn't see that play. It's a couple-yard run inside.
Presented by MGM Grand Detroit. You talked about the wide receiver room. Isaac Tesla has been.
Here we go. 3rd and 7.
In the preseason, you see the 2 tight ends there as well, along with Reynolds. The offensive line, TJ, where do your eyes go today?
Kingsley Eguakin, center. I think
Eguakin? No way, it's Eguakin.
A backup true center on this roster. He is
Eguakin sounds so cool.
At that number 2,
3rd down and 7. Here we go.
I think he is having a really
Lovett's out there. Kennedy, Tesla in the slot. Craig to the left. Shane Zylstra. They're bringing a blitz. Craig picks it up. Uh-oh. Kyle spun around, got sacked. That looked like it was going to work for a second there. The first guy must not have been open. It looked like it was going to hold up, and then that right side collapsed as soon as he turned his back. As soon as he turned his back, it collapsed on him. Let me see.
Combined with a little bit of pressure. Nice job picking up the initial pressure. I don't think Kyle Allen felt comfortable going anywhere.
Ah, that was messy. It's like because he blitzed, there was nowhere to really step up, and he stepped up, and then Egu kind of ended up giving up the block there. We also kind of lost the block on the right guard a little bit too. Which would have been, who is our right guard right now? Is that KO'd?
Jack Fox able to change the field position in a hurry.
Jack Fox, who went to college down in the Houston area at Rice.
I did like that Craig picked that up, though.
He boots it away. Justin Watson for the Texans will let it.
Ooh, that's a good punt.
inside
Oh,
the
dive.
10, and it heads toward the goal line. Let's see if they covered it up.
That was an awesome punt.
What does the official have to say on the far side? It is very close, right at the goal line, and they are going to say touchback.
Ah, touchback. Dang.
Jackson Meeks
Dang.
was back
Touchback.
there, tried to cover it up.
Meeks was on that, too.
This is
The thing was tight.
Yeah,
Oh, man, I think he stepped in the end zone.
Between college and the NFL. In college, it doesn't matter where your body is. You just have to keep the ball out of the end zone. But in NFL, if any part of
Oh,
your
yeah, he
body
was in there.
is over that
Ah, he was in there, man. That was close. That was close. Only put it at the 1. Okay. That was close. Good try. I like that. They said it during warm-ups. Who said it during warm-ups? Man, that was tight. All right, here we go.
Shoulder was on the line.
Defense,
As he
let's
touched
do
the
it.
ball.
Start at the 20.
Damian Pierce is the tailback for the Texans on first down. He hasn't seen
We got moved a little bit there. We didn't get a lot of movement upfield. Chris Smith did hang in, got the stop, about a 3-yard gain downhill that time.
Second down for this Texans team that's been to the playoffs 2 years in a row. Defensive line linebackers, who you watching today other than the guys you mentioned, TJ?
Chris Smith has been getting a lot of compliments from the coaching staff.
Yeah,
over the
Chris did
last
his thing
couple
there.
of
He held his ground. He was the guy that didn't get pushed off his spot at that
I
point.
mentioned at the top of the show how packed and competitive that defensive tackle spot is. I think Chris Smith is a guy that is very above average. At
Second and
stopping
7.
the run. If he can develop
I think it's
a little bit of a
Whiteside out there with
pass rush,
Maddox.
I think he could be a good option for this team to keep.
It looks like Hallett's out there as well. Bring in 4. Run the crosser. That was Hallett. They got away from him. That's a big gain.
And it's a first down for Houston.
Good timing from Mertz. Drops back, hits his back foot. Just maybe a little too much separation.
He laid out. Yeah, he laid out. He gave a good attempt, but he got stacked pretty quick. That was Hutchinson. Hutchinson's dog, too. They got some dogs, man.
Was the pass rush coming to life a little bit? That time just Graham Mertz way too much time to try to find that wide open receiver over the middle of the field.
Saw Rock Yassin make the tackle. He's been one of those hot spots at the safety/corner position here in the preseason, getting more safety reps.
On I formation here.
First down,
It's a handoff. Nowaski's there. Good play by Nowaski. Cut him down.
Swing of things behind
Nice.
Nick Chubb in that running back room. It's a pretty deep room there for Houston as Trevor Nowaski made the
That was a good play, man.
linebacker position.
Trevor held that down. I got to be honest. He played the run well there. What up, agent? That was good. Oh, they only gave him 2 yards on that. Okay.
We used to see him a lot on the edge or play that outside linebacker pass rush type role.
Second down and 8 from the 49, their own 49. Line's showing some heat here. There's that inside handoff. Miles Adams was in there. So was Trevor again. Yeah, nothing at the line of scrimmage.
Trevor Nowaski is just steady, and he's been playing a lot of snaps. This time, just watch him kind of be patient, right? Come downfield, read the double team, get out to the outside.
Yeah, nice, bro. Shout out to Miles Adams getting in on that one. I feel like that's the key for Miles. Make some plays against the run. We know you can add some juice as a pass rusher. Hold your ground a little bit. Keep making plays against the run, and I think you're good. You're going to make this team. Well, at least I would make a strong case for you making this team. They're down to 6. Maddox in motion. He's in the slot.
3rd and 6. Mertz had some time. Now he'll run straight up the middle for the first down for Houston. Gain of
Oh, they got Alan George out there. Okay, so they're just rotating these guys.
right up the middle here, TJ.
And just not really enough discipline on the interior of that pass rush. You saw too many guys.
Yeah,
get
that
past
was
the
Chris
quarterback.
Smith
I
on
think you
that
have to
play.
know at
Chris Smith kind of let him get inside. And They ended up doubling up on the opposite side there for Miles Adams.
In this league to operate as an offensive lineman, you can feel that happening, right?
Oh, absolutely, and you can feel the pass.
First down.
You can feel what the guy next to you is doing as well, and you know, hey, as long as I
Another
hold on to
cutback
this
here.
block for a couple
That's
seconds,
a good
man,
set.
I'm gonna give this quarterback
Kind
an
of
option
slipped
to
off
just
Pat
run right up
O'Connor.
there.
So you feel
Made the
that
stop
coming,
3
right?
yards on the
And you're
play.
like, this is gonna be what this play ends up.
You see that middle of
See,
the
I
defense just completely
Like, I feel like Pat gave up some ground again there, but he did make the play. He did get off his block. He did make the play. Kind of slipped through him a little bit, but
right, that medium range, which we just saw there.
we got to get some knockback. We need dudes playing backwards a little bit.
Jared Goff do it too. Jared Goff
Second down and
does it.
7.
He knows even when the middle of that defense vacates, hey, if you just hold the blocks and just kind of wash out these defensive tackles out to the edge, I'm still athletic enough to pick up 7 or 8 yards.
Graham Mertz was there. It's second down and 7. They go Pierce
Wide run.
again
Chris
with
got
a
a field
jagged
there. Cut it
cut and a
back.
tough run.
Picked up
He
6.
ends up at about the 30. It'll be third down and 1 coming up. Nick Whiteside, Eric Hallett in there as well from the defensive back.
I mean, we forced a cutback. We did the job there.
Down and 1, and this is one of those moments, right?
We just weren't there with the backers to scrape through that.
As a defensive
Picked up
player,
6,
you
3rd and
can
1.
draw the awareness
Could have
of
been more of the backside linemen, too.
Situational football, and these are the plays that matter. Anytime you get in the red zone, anytime you get
Hey, they're waving them signs. They're fired up in there.
Situational football.
Yo, Grant's hair is crazy. No, he might need to lock that in a little bit.
Like you said, Jason, how you
Here we go,
separate
30-yard line,
yourself.
sending it.
Seventh
Oh,
run
wow, he got stuffed right at the line.
Houston, and right
Ah, they're going to say he's short.
defense, he may not have it.
They flew in there like a goal line play.
Top Stewart's at the bottom of the pile. Grant Stewart got in there, and you see it's like every third play somebody's got to replace his shoulder pad. He is in the fray.
Yeah, and that's right down the
Who
line.
came in
too. Now,
flying
Shelby,
in like
the
that?
defensive line for
I guess it was just a
the
running
Detroit
back. He's
Lions
ran
just
into a
kind
wall.
of standing
Pierce.
there,
Yeah, he didn't get
not
it.
getting pushed. I think he's short,
He didn't
Jason.
get it.
I think so.
He didn't get it. He got halted immediately.
So, like we said, another play. Third
4th
down
and
is
inches.
obviously a big play. They go for it on 4th down. This opportunity to get off the field and get your offense the ball back.
We talked about the interior defensive line. Time to make a play.
That was a good push up field. Oh, man, he gave him the first down. It was a great tackle. Oh, they killed the play. Okay. That was a heck of a push up front.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 83.
Ooh. Yo, Hallett picked dude up, but he drove him past the first down line. But it was a really good push up front that time. I mean, we knocked him back. Pat O'Connor got upfield there. I wonder if that's because it was a false start. I don't know. They're sending out the Google unit. 7.5 play first quarter. This is a long first drive. Is that the first drive? No, second drive. Okay.
Field goal for Kaimi Fairbairn, the all-time leading scorer for the Texans, who passed Chris Brown for that mark.
That's a nice kick.
The way, and it spins right on
53.
through. He drilled it for a 3-0.
That was nice. I feel like that was about the distance that he made on Thursday. Was that it looked just like that. I think you're a play behind. Nah, we definitely play behind. I just do it for the audio. Like, if I switch it, I think I can get ahead, or at least on everybody else's. The problem is the audio isn't as strong. Now, in the regular season, I'll probably do that because I'm going to be, like, yelling anyway. So, like, you know, the audio is what the audio is. But for preseason, I know people watching, they might want to hear the names that are being said because I know it's about, like, cuts and stuff. So I'm cool with missing a play. Like, it don't really matter if we win, so I'm cool with that. What up though? Can we try to get more Sailors a little more today than Craig? I mean, I'm sure they will. The thing is, I just don't know they see a path for him making the team. Like I said, outside of injury, Sailor's been cool. I think he's been fine. I think he's had some vision issues at times for me. I feel like he's missed holes at times, but yeah, I'm sure they'll give him some run today because I don't think Baki's going to play. And then beyond that, they don't really have a running back. Now, Deion Jackson actually flashed a little bit. He flashed a little bit. I don't know how hard he was running, but he flashed a little bit last week. I think he's the one that had the draw that gained like a yard, which was a disaster. But outside of that, he actually did make a couple good plays towards the end. It's true. No, that is true. Allen came out, missed like 2 or I mean, honestly, all of his incomplete passes were really high passes. And then he dialed in, and he was about perfect from there. I want to see Hooker go out there and do something. I think he will. Today. I mean, look, as long as our pass pro isn't disastrous, there's no way we can fairly say that last week was like a normal quarterback. Like, that was – and like I said, after week 2, it was Allen's backup. Like, that's very clear. But last game was not a good representation of what he could potentially be capable of. That thing was awful. He had a mistake in there for sure, but like it was a disaster around him. I'm optimistic on Hendon, but it will come down to like our protection again for sure. Because that third string O-line that we put out there with him is messy. That's a messy O-line, and those dudes need to show up. Giovanni Manu, if he's in that mix again, he's got to be better today. He's got to be better today if he's in that mix again. He's got to be much better in pass protection today. He should be really good at that spot, and he has to be. He has to help us. Like, that's one of those guys where you would expect it to be good against third string. Mason Miller at guard, get another week at guard, right? He should settle in a little bit. He can create some movement. He should settle in a little bit. Will Johnson be better at left guard? I don't know.
Anytime you can hold a team to a field goal, you feel like, especially when you get in the regular season, Jason, the type of firepower this offense has, teams aren't going to beat you kicking.
Oh, my goodness, that's a great lane. Ooh, hey, we're blocking on kick. Oh, they threw a flag. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the flags. Okay. All right, let's see what the flag is. Yeah, holding. Okay, cool. Yeah, here we go. They said Meeks made it. Well, who said that? Who said Meeks made it? What's up, Bo? You said the third string. I mean, yeah, I think the reality is, man, is it's hard to find good linemen. Like, it really is. It's very hard to find good offensive linemen. And if you don't have that, which most teams don't that deep, things will get messy fast. And I think that's where we're at. The good thing is a lot of these guys, third stringers, won't even make the team or ever really see the field. But I'm optimistic. I think today's going to be better. Why? I don't know. I just have a feeling. Start with a handoff. Got a little knockback there. Craig got a yard. See, I like that bounce. That was a smart bounce because we gave up some room upfield. I think KO might have lost his block again there. Gave up a little bit of a push. I didn't like that, though. We're not pushing it backwards. TJ Lang. See, I don't buy that, though. Unless TJ Lang got sources. If TJ Lang says he thinks he made the team, if he said it like that, I don't think that means anything, to be honest with you. Now, I do think he'll make the team based on so far. Right as of now, I would bet he makes the team. Play action, Allen checks it down. Got a lot of room for Craig. Ooh, Craig made a nice little move. Okay, Craig. Hey, Craig put a little shake. He had a little something there. Do I feel like he's fighting for a spot? Not really. I don't know. I mean, probably to an extent, yes. But like I don't realistically see a path where he doesn't make the team. You know what I mean? Tom Kennedy with the speed out picks up 5. Like there could be a world which he was so poor where it was like, wait a minute, maybe we should get a look at someone else. And they only have 3 backs, so I can understand why they're playing him. But as long as he's fine, I don't think he's going to be out. Like he would have to look bad. You'd actually have to look bad, I think, to be off the team. I don't think that's going to happen.
And there's been a couple plays each game where you see a free runner up the middle or an unblocked guy. That usually means
2nd and 5.
Not everybody's on the same page. So
manned up here. Swings out to Craig. Craig's going to have to do some. Oh, Craig again. Okay, Craig. Oh my goodness. Hey, Craig's going crazy right now. They swung it out to him 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Made the first dude miss. Another little shake. And also, shout out to, I think Manu's playing left tackle right now, actually. I think Manu's getting that second team rep. Because, yeah, I think Manu's getting the nod today, which is cool. Last week he wasn't. They probably won't play Dan Skipper. That's probably what that is. Hand off to Craig. That's a good push. Picks up 4. So it's Manu Mutai, Kingsley KO'd. I'm thinking Jamarco Jones at right tackle. I'll have to check.
Checkdowns are not a bad thing. We see Jared Goff do it a ton, and especially,
Let's see, who is that? Sailors is in now. Yeah, bro, he hopped over a little. Come on now. Who is that at right tackle? Is that Miller? Oh, no, it's Skipper. Skipper's out there. Skipper's just playing right tackle. It's a nice little push again. Picks up 4.
who has been the type of running back who looks like he could himself pick up a 7-10 split. He is a rugged, low-to-the-ground runner, and we have an injured party for Houston right now. Jake Hansen.
What's going on with Taylor Decker? He's on PUP. Taylor Decker, I'm trying to remember. Did I see him get injured? I don't remember seeing him get injured. What was it? I thought he was rotating at one point. I thought he was rotating. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think there's anything new with Taylor Decker. I just can't remember if he was playing. He was practicing. Like, nah, he was practicing on Thursday. Wait a minute. Yeah. Nah, he was practicing on Thursday. How does that work? How could he be on the PUP as a practice? Hold up, No, you can't be on the PUP list. You cannot practice. He must not be on the PUP list. Because he was playing on Thursday. He must not be on there. Players on the PUP list. Wingo, Malcolm, Miles Frazier. Yeah, I don't think he's on there. Because I watched him do one-on-one reps against their D linemen. I don't think he's on there. Then Decker get more rest. Yeah, I mean he won't play in a preseason ever unless Goff's playing. But at the same time, like he is practicing. I think we're cool there. What up, Phantom? I see you. People were looking for you, man. What's this? I like this new scoreboard though. I like what we're talking about here. Just needs to update now. ESPN Unlimited. All right, I see you, ESPN. Yeah, Wingo's off the PUP list. Khalil Dorsey came off the PUP list, but it doesn't look like he's playing. Unless he comes in later. I don't think he's playing. Who? It's just right now, it's Frazier, Malcolm. Frazier and Malcolm. But we got some weird ones. We got the weird, like the Tristan Colognes, where I don't know how serious it is. Or the Miles Frazier, who also is on that. How about the Tigers looking really good? Man, I don't watch them at all. I'll be honest, I haven't watched one Tigers game. But I see their record. I see they're cooking. They're like 24 games over 500. 3rd down and 3 from the 48. 4-man rush. Love it. Oh, a slant flat. Tesla held on to it. That's a good catch. His cornerback was on the ground, too. I wonder if that ball was on him, if he would have scored. Like, honestly, his dude was on the ground. He kind of juggled the catch. That he looked like he was about to take off on that play.
Great program. Flags will feature a new limited edition design each
year,
with this year's displaying the team logo underneath the words "Raise the Roar." Lions and Meyer worked closely during Thanksgiving to pack and distribute.
Sailor's got a big gap on that right side. Got what was there, picked up 6.
Of the Detroit Lions. It's a tremendous partnership for a great cause, and if you have a very tiny friend, you can cover them up entirely with the flag. So that's one benefit that TJ has found so far today.
Yeah, Steelers he'd be a nice practice squad pickup. I would appreciate getting him back on the practice squad.
He's quick, he's physical. Once he sees the hole, he goes.
Looks a little banged up now. He's coming off limping a little bit. Craig comes back in for him. Love it in motion. They hand it to Craig. Ooh, that's a missed block. Craig with a beautiful cut. Oh, my goodness. Got upfield for 5. Hey, Craig is on one right now. He's not playing. I think Kingsley lost his block that time. They got upfield quick. That was a nasty cut by Craig. Yo, Craig's on one. Hey, Craig. Craig ain't playing today. 1st and 10. Tigers are leading the MLB in sellouts. Oh, snap. Okay. That's awesome. Bring in 5. Takes the shot one-on-one. He's got Tesla. Oh, what a throw. Oh, my goodness. It's caught. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Now he's doing the worm. What are we doing? Oh, my God. What a dime, dude.
This dude erupts. I can get used to seeing that. Just a simple fade route. He's going to work.
He's just fast, bro. He's just fast, dude. I mean, realistically, he just ran past Russ East. Or not Russ East. Who is Ross? I don't even know who that is. I don't know who was covering him. Whoever was covering him, he just run past him. He's just too fast. That ball was money. I thought for sure that thing was going to go out of bounds or it'd be a little bit overthrown. That thing was money.
It'd be hard to keep off the field when they start the season in a couple weeks. I mean, impressive.
Bates made it. Man. Yeah, that was pretty all around, man. Still caught with his hands too. That's like one of those weird things where over the shoulder typically you're kind of using your body, but he still catches it with his hands over his shoulder, which is wild. Dude, what a dime, bro. What a dime, dude. Come on now. I mean, he should be our number 3 receiver soon, especially like in time for sure. I mean, he could be our number 2 receiver in a year or two. Like, it's very possible that he's our number 2 in a year from now, or maybe 2 years from now. I mean, the investment they made on Tesla versus the investments elsewhere on this team, like they made a real investment. They said they want to get younger. Khalif is a nice little deal. It's nothing crazy, though. And, you know, obviously he was undrafted. And then you have Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick was also undrafted. Nothing crazy there contract-wise. He should be. He should be. Yeah, he's gonna be cooking. He's gonna be cooking quick. I think it's surprising. Not that he gets open because he clearly can run routes, but it's surprising that like the press hasn't killed him in the preseason. His footwork seems pretty smooth. Like, he's put it all together. Dude looks like Arkansas Tesla. But the big thing is, too, he's doing a lot of this out wide, which he didn't do at Arkansas. He worked so much from the slot. Now he's working just true one-on-ones on the sidelines, and he's finding success. So he's added that very quickly. Do I think Hendon Hooker has trade value? No. Not really. I mean, yeah, maybe it's 6-7, maybe. Maybe like a pick swap. Like if you swap 6 for a 7, maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't think he'd have much. Because ask yourself this: if you were another team, would you trade for Hendon right now? Most Lions fans wouldn't. I still like Hendon. Evan Massey says he's on the trade block. That'd be interesting. That'd be wild. I wouldn't do it, but I could believe that. I could believe that it's possible that they'd be willing to take calls on that. I don't want to give him to Minnesota, but I could believe it. Because it is an opportunity. Here's a kickoff. Oh, it's a beautiful kickoff. Caught at the 1. Good coverage, too. Uh-oh, maybe. Uh-oh, he got the edge. Oh, no. Tesla's chasing him. Got to the midfield. No, it would be a good time to sell. Like, not mathematically, but, like, in theory, it'd be a good time to sell because you get him at a spot now where you get your highest value for him coming off his best year. You could also then keep Jackson Meeks potentially around, something like that. You could keep another body in there, and you could get something back for him by trade. And I think, like, Tim Patrick has weaknesses in his game, like separation-wise, and we see that. So it wouldn't be a bad time if you could get a legit offer. Now, would I do it for a 7th? No. But it could, I don't know, man. It could be that could make sense. I don't want to, but it could make sense. A lot of separation there. That was Hallett on the in route. This is a second-round pick making the play.
2 rookies from Iowa State, and then Xavier
That big return stinks, man. Now they're done to set in here.
So I guarantee our ratings and aims are great today.
You said Buffalo would be the team.
Safe bet they're going to have.
Would Buffalo go for Tim Patrick? They added Josh Palmer this offseason, right? And they have Keon Coleman. Oh, there you go, Cunningham. Cunningham blew that up. Allen jumped in there to kind of set the edge. Now he's talking his trash. I like that. I like that little edge from George. Hey, Allen George might be the sleeper of this corner.
You're going to get an outside toss there from Houston, and he just does a nice job of going right down the sideline, right? Not getting caught up in the wash with the pulling guards, with the down blocks. Stay on track.
Cunningham blew that up, though. 2nd and 9. Or 8. Sorry, 2nd and 8.
Phenomenal job this preseason of finishing tackles, too. It doesn't seem like he misses a lot once he gets to that clock area.
No, that was one-on-one, and he was the victor for sure. Gain of 2. Play action for Pierce.
There's an all day in the pocket here. Cooper gets through late. He's playing DN. Mills gets to first. Man, he's scrambling for 9.
Grant Stewart was closest. Couple nice runs from Mertz here.
Let's say Davis Mills. I didn't know he's scooting like that.
Graham Mertz scrambled a little bit. I think Grant Stewart man, he got caught up in between. Do I want to go hit the quarterback or do I want to go find the tight end?
Anyone hear anything about Graham? Nah, nothing yet, man.
Nice job by Graham Mertz of just taking what the defense is giving him.
Like I said, I'm not optimistic. End of the first, I'm not optimistic. I'm hoping for good news. I'm not there right now because for me, I don't think we have a great backup center, which is the problem. The positive is I think we could just move Tate to center. Move Tate to center and plug someone else in at guard because I do think we have depth at guard. I'm not super comfortable with backup center. And if we did that, and if Tate was ready to do it, getting Miles Frazier back eventually would be massive potentially because then he could just plug right in at guard when he's ready. So at least you have that where you gave him reps early on. So now I guess they would know where he's at. But if we had to just go to Kingsley Egukan and he was the next center, I would be concerned. Oh, he was there all day. My man was there all day. Because Buffalo also brought in that little receiver too. They brought in EJ. What is his name? Elijah Moore. It is good to know we're getting burned by bare minimum levels of mobility. Yeah, it happens, man. I mean, I thought that was Davis Mills, so I was very concerned there for a second. Look, man, it's a disciplined game. It's a disciplined game. Plus, when you get no pressure, you're going to do that to yourself. You know what I mean? You bring 4. Even if you're incredibly disciplined, you get no movement, you're going to put yourself into trouble. Because everything's just slowly going back, especially in zone. Because realistically, everything's slowly getting pushed out of the play. We got to get some guys to win, bro. That's where we're at. We got to get guys that are going to win up front. Somebody's got to go win. Somebody has to win. And I don't think Muhammad's even playing today. Somebody's got to take off. I'm good with Muhammad. Everybody else, though, somebody got to take off in there. Another guard instead of a safety. I mean, but safety's late now, too. You know what I mean? Dan Jackson would have been really helpful to have. I don't know who the heck would have been at guard at that point. There could have been some good ones. I have no idea. Here we go. Yeah, but I think college is different. I'm pretty sure college tracks all sacks as a negative for quarterbacks. Unlike the NFL, I'm pretty sure they all count as negatives. Here we go.
That touchdown drive was 4 for 4.
1st and 10, inside the 30, at the 27. Max is showing some heat. So is Zach Cunningham on the line. So is Grant Stewart. 4 deep this time. Lions are bringing it. There's the speed out. Got it. Hallett in coverage. Picked up about 7.
Yeah, the veteran defensive end, Marcus Davenport, began working with the training staff here in Detroit this
Well, they brought everybody on that.
spring, and they noticed something different. The defensive end, who's been plagued with injuries throughout his NFL career, including a torn triceps last season, was working on improving his durability, and as a result, he came out a better player. The staff noticed right away, and it's giving Kelvin Shepard, defensive coordinator, all the confidence in the
2nd and
world
5. Oh, he only got 5 on that?
can be too
Inside
close.
handoff. Grant. What a tackle by Grant. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Take it back home, Grant. Take it back home, Grant. Oh, my Oh, my goodness. No, that was disrespectful. That was a disrespectful tackle. I'm going to even write that down. Disrespectful tackle by our boy Grant there. That was tough.
Little rope down right there. Yeah, I just how can his energy not possibly be contagious?
They're down in short. 3rd and 3 probably. 3rd and 2. No, it's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Here we go.
A kick return all the way out just short of midfield today. We're seeing the full menu.
Lions banded it up here over the middle. Quick sit down route. 1st down. Rocky Sin was on the tight end. He got it. 4 yards.
But to Danny's point, Dan Campbell told us a couple.
Just the availability. If you can have him for the entirety of the season, that is going to make.
What's the injury Miles is on the pup? They said Miles is what'd they say he was dealing with? I'll have to look it up. I honestly don't remember. I think they said it was a knee. I think it's a knee.
Huge part of what they want to do defensively. Just a perfect.
I think that's what it was.
To the speed and the quickness and agility you have with Aiden Hutchinson.
From the
on
15,
outside
here comes
that can
4.
push the pocket.
There's a little bit of an upfield push. Checks it down. Cunningham swarms it. Picks up 5. I really like our backup linebackers, man.
So if you say, okay, well, the next option is we have to run at Marcus Davenport. Good luck when he's healthy. He is just that type of playmaker. Just got to stay healthy. And it sounds like, you know, he changed some things personally this offseason in this training camp. And
Ooh, I like those linebackers, bro. Our linebacker room is gonna be tough this year.
They're excited to see
That might be the most slept-on position we have for sure is linebacker.
Sure, and if the open field tackling is
We're
like
deep
we've
there.
seen so far from the second line, including Cunningham there on Woody Marks, that's a good sign.
There's Keith upfield, missed a tackle, and he walks into the end zone.
And it's a touchdown for the rookie out of USC, Woody Marks.
That stinks. He's got upfield.
And looked like maybe Keith Cooper.
Looked like he filled his gap. He just missed a tackle once he filled the gap, so he walked into the end zone. Yep. It went at Nate Lynn's side
I
there.
think by the time he collected his feet, the running back was just already right by him. Yeah. Nice play. Yeah, good. Houston's doing a sneaky nice job of kind of pushing that line of scrimmage right now.
Yeah, they are.
And getting up to that second level. We've seen the linebackers and some safeties have to be very active in this run game. Like to see if that defense can make some adjustments, start getting some penetration.
Yeah, he was banged up in college for sure. But I think when they told us, they said it wasn't what it was that he was dealing in college. I don't think it's the same thing. Yeah, it's a knee injury from training camp, they're saying. September or October, which isn't bad. That's not a bad timeline. If he could get back somehow in September. And I think they said that he's been working off to the side. And that'd be an amazing timeline to get him back. Even October will be fine, though. You know, you can survive a few weeks. And then potentially get him back mid-season if he gets some reps. You wanted Jack Sawyer? I like Jack Sawyer a lot. I liked him a lot coming in. He was in my top 10 for edge rushers. I think I had him like 8. Maybe I had him too high, but I really liked him. So it was it's a good fit for Pittsburgh. But they're deep now at edge. Stewart better than Jahad Campbell. I think you brought this up last time. I'm going to give Jahad his time. I think Jahad is going to be very, very fine in the NFL. We talked about this last time, though, like Campbell's coverage and things like that. I'm going to give him his time to figure it out because linebacker's hard to translate. Yeah, I mean, Achman was good. I mean, I didn't have Achman anywhere near Jack Sawyer, personally. Like, rankings-wise, they weren't even in the same near each other. But Achman, for where we took him, was, like, 3 up on my next spot at that point. So I thought the value was still really strong where we got Achman. I think Sawyer went way lower than he should have went, to be honest with you. I think that's what happened. I think Sawyer should have went off the board a lot faster. I get why he didn't. Definitely looking for more athleticism. Who is this?
We're very excited to see the Honolulu Blue go green coming up in a few months.
Jay Batt, Michigan State VP, Director of Athletics.
Absolutely. What an amazing venue. And thank you so much to the Lions for partnering with us, and for you guys, TJ, you guys having us today. It's an incredible venue. It's my first trip into Ford Field, and certainly one of the loudest and best in the entire country in the NFL. And we're so excited to be back here again for the first time or second time in 3 years. So excited to be back.
Yeah, the Penn State game.
That return didn't go anywhere.
This year, and college football is starting very soon. 6 days, right? You're underway.
You know what? Week 0 today. Week 0 today. So actually on board, and we were there, Michigan State. We 1 week. We're going to be at home against Western Michigan. Yep, and sales are going well, almost sold out. So anybody not have tickets yet, we'd love to have them in the building. Very excited to see Aiden Childs in another year as the quarterback. Everything I've read, he is.
Ronnie Bell's in now. Zach Corton, Tom Kennedy.
Like really in charge, and it's a team that feels like it's on.
Hendon Hooker's in as well. Checks it down to Sailors. Sailors is wide open. Sailors makes a cut, gets a field, picks up about 14. Okay, so here's something interesting to watch. They bring in Hendon. They change the weapons. Are they using the same old line? Because that would make a lot of sense to get a good look at Hooker here. That would make a lot of sense. I can understand why they changed the weapons, but I want to see if they're using the same old line, because to me, that would make sense to try to evaluate it. They are. They're using the same old line. Okay, this is smart. I think this is very smart. Hand out the Sailors, cut back. It's a good finish. Got a field for about 5.
The new landscape of college football with the transfer portal, with the NIL money. I'm sure it can be a pain for you guys, but if you start to, like you mentioned, getting some players up there, it could also be a benefit as well.
Yeah, I kind of always thought of it as an opportunity, TJ. At the end of the day, certainly it's different, very different.
Yeah, I don't see. And he kind of made it seem like, I mean, it felt like he made it clear like there's no interest in Trey Hendrickson. There's a little pull on the play. They get 2 yards there for Sailors. They're down 4. But this is the situation Hooker needs to be in. Hooker needs to be in a spot where they can pass protect, like legitimately. They got to give him an opportunity to actually have a drop back passing attack. They're down at 4. Here's a big spot for him near midfield.
Michigan State Spartan football is going to be back to where it belongs as a top 10 athletic department in the country.
Very excited to
See how we hold up Zach Corton in the slot on the left side. 4-man rush. Takes the quick shot. That's covered really well. Ronnie Bell in the slot. Fade is incomplete.
And a 4th down coming up. Jay Batt, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks so much, Jason. So nice to see you. Pleasure to do it.
Really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it, guys. Go green.
I feel the obligation to say go white because there's nobody to answer him. It's 4th down and 4 coming up. I know you weren't going to do it.
That's a weird. I would like to see a replay on that one. Like, I can understand with single high safety why you take the slot fade because you don't have help over top. But it is a weird. It's still weird to take that shot on 3rd down and 5 or 3rd and 4. They're gonna punt it.
And what they did with that program, even as they left the old version of the Pac-12, he is a really thoughtful guy.
First and Branch for Henderson? Heck no. What the? They better give me a first. Branch for Henderson, they would need to give me a first-round pick. I would way rather have Branch than Henderson. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they did that. There was some heat there. I'm glad they did that, though, because, last week was a mess. Now, Ronnie Bell's legit. He don't have some of that vertical speed we just saw. But that dude does get open. He's been getting open a lot. Zach Corn had a couple catches last game. That's fine at tight end. Come on, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. Like, especially when you take in consideration age. Get out of here, bro. Branch is definitely the choice. Plus, Brian Branch, like, what I like about Brian Branch, too, is I feel like you could attack an offseason however you want to and then just find a spot for Branch and he'll play it. Like, if I end up getting loaded up at safety, I could just put him in the nickel, and he'd be my best nickel. Like, I could just do that. That's awesome to have that. And you got to pay him. It's like we got to pay Branch, too, but especially for where we're at and the makeup of our team, I'd way rather have Branch. That flexibility is awesome. Plus, he's a dog, bro. I legit think on any given Sunday, he's our best player. Like, any Sunday or any game day, there's a case that could be made that he ends up being the best player of that game. There's a really strong likelihood that he ends up being the best player of that game. How much more money is Hendrickson over Za'Darius? A lot. Because it's not immediate, and it would be immediate. I don't know actually what his cap it would be right away. It'd be more than Hendrickson right now. Or than Za'Darius, probably like times 4 at least. But it'd be long-term, the extension of 35 around their $1 million a year. You only bring Za'Darius in for a 1 year. So if it's just this year, and you're looking at it from that way, it'd be draft pick plus probably times 4, somewhere in that range. I can look it up, probably somewhere around there. I'm sure there'd be some money moving around too if you made a trade for a guy like that, because the team taking him on, most teams probably won't be able to afford that, which I don't think we can afford it either. $16 million right now. So probably okay, maybe safely times 3.5, times 3.5. There's a good upfield push. Trevor tracks it down. Got 4. Man, Trevor Nowaski's having a game, too. He's having a game right now.
So for Halloween, he dressed up as Woody from Toy Story. And you might say, Jason, you don't just do that once and get a nickname. No. Every year, he dressed up as Woody from Toy Story growing up. So he had all these different costumes as Woody from Toy Story, the running back for the Texans.
Different costume every year?
Yeah, kept like growing into it.
Yeah, I'm sure he will get traded because I think Cincinnati's already made their decision, kind of. Like, I think they made it clear that they're not going to pay him. so they've kind of laid that, made that bed. They're going to lie in it. They bring 4. Oh, Muhammad is out there. They check it down. Ooh, Trevor, stop. Grant and Trevor on the tackle right near the first. But yeah, it's just a long-term effect. Like we already are in a spot where we're gonna have to probably let one of Sam, Jack, Branch, J-Mo go. So if you add him to the mix, you're at very least adding another one of those players to that mix. Maybe another one on top of that. Pittman, he got out there a touch late, chasing it down, picks up 9. Got just a touch late on the flat into the boot. You could see it coming, too, man.
2nd and 1. The beverages, it doesn't matter on the establishment.
I like it. Food is, we're learning so much.
I think that's fair. Like, I'm with you in the fact that I don't think they'd trade either.
Nobody buried the lead.
2nd and 1, yep.
Texans from right at the
Looks like the same DBs are out there.
Marks again, little hesitation.
Cut back. Al was in a pretty good spot. DB stepped in, made the play. That's DJ Miller. Put his head down.
I'm not saying that to raise alarm bells.
Is that Banks in the chat? Banks, what? Shout out to Michael Banks in the chat. Get some love.
And really with the run game starts with there. Just Lions.
It's good to see you in here, man.
Get off those double teams or play in the Houston's backfield. Kind of looks like that offensive line for the Texans is really starting to.
Yeah, I think so too. I tend to think that's the route it would go to is JMO/Laporta, and I think it would be JMO, to be honest. But, we got time. We got time for those guys to earn it. Al with a little bit of late heat here. Oh, man. That was a really good ball. I like that route, too. What was that?
And that's the effect of the run game. That's the effect of Houston having a lot of success running the ball. Is now it opens.
Hold up. Was that Whiteside getting cooked earlier, or was that Hallett getting cooked?
We obviously know that's a big part of what the Lions want to do offensively, but when you start running the ball, now you're starting to force the safety.
I feel like that might have been Whiteside who was getting beat earlier, because I was writing that down as that was Hallett. That might have been Whiteside.
In the backfield just a little bit
Well, at least right now, Hallett's playing safety. There's a shot one-on-one on the outside. Miller in coverage. He was trailing it. Fell incomplete. Just a little bit behind that time. That would be concerning. I think in versus starters there, we might have given up a touchdown. That might have been a problem.
And I think that just preseason football, too. I mean, you want to try to establish a line of scrimmage, and you want to try to make it comfortable for the quarterback. You don't want to live in the world where every play is second and long and third and long. And
That was Nick's Whiteside every time? All right, I might have to go back and look before I... Dang. There's the toss. They're pulling outside here. Got to set an edge. Oh, what a play. Was that a Goudet? Nice. Nice. Trevor Nagude got in there. That was really good. That was really good. And I like the DBs settling in there, too. They helped us out a lot. A lot, man. I got all the pictures. The ones that you sent me on the phone, I got all of those. Third and 11. We're getting 4. A little bit of late pressure there from Pat. Wide open over the middle. Hit the window. Rocky Sin on the stop.
And I know Rocky Sin is kind of set with himself. He just felt like maybe if I read the quarterback's eyes just a little bit quicker, you'll see him coming to that picture just a couple yards.
That was Keith Cooper getting a little bit of late pressure there. So, a little bit of not. I think Keith got a field a little bit today. I feel like Keith is flashing more in this game than any game to this point. That's what it feels like. Hasn't a lot of catch. Anyone to catch versus him? Oh, okay, yeah. So Hallett was getting cooked earlier. Okay, I got to change that then. There's a bounce on Aguda. They got outside of him. Picked up a first down. See, and that's the problem that we saw on Thursday is we continued to give up outside runs when we went to the backups, man. Like, we were just really poor at dealing with anybody that wanted to bounce it outside for whatever reason. It was a massive problem.
First and goal. Mertz, end zone, incomplete.
Russell, that was pretty good. Russell contested that, threw it away, incomplete, or not thrown away, but incomplete on the fade. That was Quintez? Hey, Quintez, okay. I'm glad Quintez still out here doing his thing. I love Quintez. What are we doing here? What is this? Oh, here we go. That's why. Okay, that thing's kind of weird.
37 catches in his time with the Lions. Mertz.
And to bring in an extra rusher here. Fading to the end zone. Oh, that was covered well. DJ Miller, they're going to call a touchdown. Miller came out with it. Quintez pulled it down for a touchdown. He's battling with him. I'll give him that.
And everything we just talked about with Cephas, I know a lot of Lions fans will remember that, but just that's pretty good coverage.
Yeah.
And nice job by Cephas.
He got back into it a little bit, got his arm in there.
Look at the strong hands.
I don't know that's a touchdown, bro. I'll be honest with you. He was,
By DJ Miller. That's good coverage.
I guess if it's even, they'll give it to the receiver, but that was tight.
Your hands right through the receiver.
That was pretty close.
That ball. Quintez Cephas that time just with a little bit better rep. Sometimes, I know you don't like to hear it, Jason, but sometimes you have to compliment the other team as well. Those guys are NFL players, and, sometimes you have to accept the fact that they're going to make some plays. That was a nice catch.
You don't think I like to hear that?
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people like to hear it, but, there's a lot of people you don't like to hear the facts sometimes, Jason.
Sometimes.
Oh, they blocked it. I think Broderick Martin blocked it.
That was weird.
Yikes.
Well,
Did not get blocked. That was just a bad kick.
Landing spot.
Oh, no, they playing the spread now. This dude missed an extra point. They had to get blocked, right? Oh, well, he missed the ball. He didn't even kick the ball. What the heck? Yo, I've never seen that before. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've never seen that before. That dude did not kick the football. I don't know what just happened. He missed the ball in the kick. I don't know if the whole – I need to see that again. That was crazy. Missing the football is crazy. What in the world? No, I've never seen that before. What the? Should be called like a fumble. Whoever ends up with it gets possession. I'm not mad at that. I think it becomes gray area for him because they say as soon as the ball crosses the plane, it's a touchdown. So I think it becomes gray for them because as soon as he catches it, he's crossed the, you know what I mean? Like he's already crossed the plane. So he's already in the end zone. So it has to be a touchdown as soon as he catches it. So I think that's why it gets messy. Because if you stick it, if you push the ball across the end zone, you stick out your arm across the end zone, and then someone punches it out, it's not a fumble, it's still a touchdown. Lions are in huge trouble week 1. I got you. Go back, go all day. Okay, I see you. I appreciate you hopping in here, man. That was weird. There had to be something off with the hole. That was goofy. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's crazy. Charlie Brown. Okay, I see you. He whiffed, man. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I haven't made I couldn't make a decision on J-Mo right now. I'll completely honest with you. I don't think Jameson's done enough in my eyes that I would be comfortable making a decision to give him a big deal right now. Like if I had to do that right now. Now, if you want to project, say he'll have a kind of year where he proves that, that's fair. I think he's going to get the targets to do it, and I tend to believe he's going to because of how his growth has been. But at this very moment, I wouldn't be willing to give him a big contract. I wouldn't be willing to make him that high paid. Not at this moment. Branch, on the other hand, I got to pay him after his rookie year. I've seen enough. That's where I'm at with it. The ghost of Nowoski blocked it. Hey, bro, there is a fear factor.
This is a well-stocked offense. You don't get to see it in the preseason, but in a couple weeks, they will be rare.
Crazy. That was crazy. No, that was crazy.
It's 15 days away. The regular season.
Remember when they had Come On, Man? Is that still a thing on ESPN? Oh, gosh, that looked bad. Okay. Slipped down at the 25, trying to make a move. Honestly, if he would have made a cut, though, he might have got out of there. Sailors might have been out of there on that return. He might have. Ooh, he's about to cook, and then he fell down. It looked like it had potential, though. I'm glad he's all right.
Season, 2 more in the offseason, in addition to earning internship credit with the Boy Scouts of America and the Boys and Girls Club. It was a promise he made.
5th highest paid wide receiver deal. We offer now, so we can save it later, though. Do I think he would? Yes. Yes, I think he would. But I wouldn't give him that.
No one can take that degree from him.
All right. Hooker stays in. There's an outside zone. Sailors bounces, puts his head down, finishes tough, picks up 4.
By the way, is starting the college football season today. They're in Dublin playing Farmageddon, as they call it, against Kansas State. But man, David Montgomery.
Yo, I think that's the thing that's awesome about Sailors. I'm looking through his notes here. This dude does not finish backwards ever. He's always falling forward. He falls forward constantly. That's what stands out about Sailors. I love that. How many receiving yard sessions Jay will have this season for you to be good with him? Honestly, I don't know if there's a number. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I have to just see it. Like, realistically, I think he could have 1,400 yards this year. I think he could in our offense. I think it's very possible. Sailor, that's a really good push on that right side, man. Put his head down, squeeze through it, picks up 5. Really good blocking that time.
There's John Morton somewhere. Which one's his? You want to play whack-a-mole for us?
I know that's Don Muehlbach up there, but
So I don't know, like, I feel like to pay that much, it's hard to give it a number because I don't think he's the focus of the offense. I also, so it's hard to say like, oh, he has to get 1,500. I also don't exactly know what it's going to look more in. I project he'll get more deep shots, but I don't know exactly. Now Meeks is in with Ronnie Bell, Zach Corton at tight end. They hand it off inside. Meeks makes a cut. Oh, good finish there. He got driven at the line, but he fought upfield, got about a yard. Maybe a half a yard.
Keys of the game, making sure everybody's on the same page. Looked like about half the line moved before the ball was snapped.
Illegal shift on Meeks. Okay, that is honestly though, that's one of the underrated problems that Meeks has had all preseason. Pre-snap penalties. He's had a lot of pre-snap penalties in the preseason.
I thought there were whistles in the middle of that play, didn't you, Jason?
With an illegal shift, they did adjudicate it properly there, but I agree with you. It felt like almost before the play was over. Anyway,
false start or illegal shift, I guess. But, hey, 4th and 1 is probably a better percentage than if you were to move back to 3rd and 6.
All right, 4th and oh gosh, now he jumped. Oh boy.
Yeah, now you don't have a choice.
oh, you always have a choice.
That's a good point.
No, I'm with you. 4th and 6 in the preseason, you can't do it.
Yes, back-to-back penalties are killers.
That time Horton just
An illegal shift and a false start. Those are just mental penalties. Coach talked about a couple weeks ago. We can.
My guess is they were running the ball. He was gonna go hit somebody. Oh man. And I'm cool with that. But my thing is with JMO, the difference of potentially, let's say it's $7 million a year. I'd be willing to do that versus risking paying him the big money now. I'd be willing to risk $7 million more a year. Like that's a legit player, but I'd be willing to risk that. To have more clarity. Because we got his 5th year, so we get this year and next year under contract. So at very least, I need to see it through this year. Because this would be the earliest I could pay him. Is that right? 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, this would be the earliest I could pay him. I don't think there's any way after 3 seasons I could pay him. I'd be willing to throw that money away. If he's that dominant where it's like, yo, he's that dude, he deserves to be the highest or one of the highest paid receivers, we're gonna pay it because he's that dominant, so be it, man. I'm paying you that money. You know what I mean? I'm rolling it out. But if it's the difference of like, oh, he's kind of the highest paid now, and then eventually he's not because I got it done early. Like, I don't think that's worth the risk for me. Just for me, that's not how I would do it with him. The other guys I would, he wouldn't be. So according to ESPN, both of them penalties was on Horton. They were both on Horton. Shout to ESPN. Jackson Meeks illegal shift. All right, well this one says Jackson Meeks. But if it's an illegal shift, what is actually an illegal shift? Because I know, like, obviously 2 people can't be moving at the same time. An illegal shift would be not waiting a full second before the ball is snapped. I believe that's what an illegal shift would be. Because you can shift, but you have to be a full second before you snap the ball or before the next movement takes place. Obviously, you can motion if you're off the ball, but if you got to get back on the ball, then you could be lining up illegally if you don't put yourself back on the ball. Our DC sit in the press box, or is he on the field? I think Kelvin's on the field. Yeah. We all know Tesla is eventually going to take TB's spot. Best teams in the meantime be in jeopardy. I'll be honest, bro. Like, Tesla could be your number 2, bro. Like, it's on the table. To me, it's on the table. I think Tesla could definitely be a number 2. Either you want to be a lion and win, or you want money. Shoot, hey, the players be like, I want both. I want to be a lion, and I want the money, bro. All right. All right, we're back on defense here.
On an extra point, just fully strike through it. And some timing issues with the holder, Townsend. Houston has it from the 31.
The bubble screen. George, he ran right to him, and George didn't make the tackle. Got 5. Surprised he didn't cut up.
Lions secondary, the first teamers on the sideline, taking it all in like starting pitchers together.
Expecting a lot of big things from these guys. Brian Branch, Arnold back there. Jack Campbell's covering somebody up. Amik Robertson, Kirby. See if he can get the double-digit interceptions. Close last year, led the league.
There you go. So 2 more at the same time. Yeah.
Especially while you wait to kind of get some guy, Lee McNeil healthy back on that defensive line. You're going to have some moving pieces up there. So if those guys,
I knew it was one of those. Shoot, I don't know what they called it.
Fast, get some takeaways.
All right, here we go. Second down and 5. 2-minute warning. I feel like this game's going kind of fast. Maybe it's not. I don't know. What was Tesla's 40 time? I think Tesla had a 40 time. No, he did have a 40 time. I'm sorry. I think it might have been a pro day, but he did. Let me look it up. I think it was in the 4.3s, I think. 4.43. 4.43. 4.43 was his, because he had a late combine invite. So he did have that at the combine. 4.43 at the combine. Dude can roll, man. We also don't know J-Mo's 40 time. But I don't think that honestly matters, to be honest with you. Like, 40 times are overrated, bro. I don't care what his 40 time was. I'm gonna be honest. He plays. He just needs his play speed to be there. You know what I mean? And honestly, in the preseason, that's probably been the element that's been the most impressive to me. Because I thought his play speed needed to work in college. Like, we knew he was fast by that time, but his play speed didn't always shine, I thought, in college. He's shown that he can go. These last couple of games and that last touchdown, like, this dude is stacking a little bit here. And it was last week where he ran like a deep I want to show the play, actually, because this was one of the best plays I thought that he's had in the preseason. The play didn't even count, and it was awesome. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me show y'all this. We're at a commercial break. Plus, we're about to go to halftime, so I got time to show this. Yeah, here it is. I just found it. Here we go. Oh, I'm surprised I found that quick. Okay. I thought I was going to be searching for that for a while. Let me show this play. This is one of my favorites. All right, you can kind of see it. Like this. So, this was the play that didn't count because we crossed the line of scrimmage. But watch him on the top here. Maybe I should zoom back out. Let me zoom back out. Watch him on the top here. Watch the juice that he has. And I love this, too, because I believe they were in two-man here. So you see that juice upfield, right? He starts to stack him. And then he breaks it back inside. He drops his weight, cuts it inside, gets away from the sideline. Then when he peeks back, he sees Kyle Allen taking off. Then he snaps it, hugs the sideline. Like, he showed some real juice there, man, the burst. We're back to it, though. Lions bringing a blitz here. That was tight coverage. Good ball. That was Whiteside in coverage. Okay, so it has been Whiteside. I like that they're using Halliday at safety again.
Fire both inside linebackers that time, which obviously takes a couple guys out of coverage, leaves a lot of one-on-ones. Houston did a nice job of picking up the blitz. You could tell he's, man, Kelvin Shepard. He wants to see some more from these young guys. Go compete, right? We got some spots still available. Somebody go start separating yourself. Make a name for yourself. Show us that you want to be on this team.
Create a turnover, right? I mean, we just have not
That's one way to do it.
Takeaways from this defense at the clip that we expect in the regular season when the starters are there as Woody Marks catches that check down and he gets caught by George and Stewart. Houston's not in a major rush here. He put quite a bit of parking into the meter, evidently.
And with 3 timeouts, they still have the entire middle of the
All right,
field
57 seconds, and we got a flag.
Like the center, maybe switched that ball a little bit before he snapped it.
Their whole line's doing well, man. Their whole line's doing their thing.
Which is fine, though. Gives you a little bit extra time to catch your breath.
False
Going
start.
to see wholesale
Offense
changes
number
coming in.
65. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Why does this thing not update?
Changes for the officiating crew. In the second half, they're going to simulate being down an official. They need reps on that in the regular season, just in case something were to happen. So,
Oh, that's wild. I didn't know they did that.
referee will be Stephen Woods.
What?
Ray Martin is the first half.
Short and official? Come on, man. That's wild. I didn't know they did that.
So 45 seconds, 10-second runoff. It was a penalty with the clock in motion.
We got an interception in preseason.
They opted to not take
We had
the
one,
timeout.
right? I feel like we had one.
The lack of urgency.
I don't know. We might not have.
When the whistle was blown, the clock was at 58. Let's go 48 on the game clock, 30 on the play clock.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought we had one. Maybe not.
So we lost 10 seconds to pick up 3 seconds. That's a net -7 for you keeping score at home.
Yeah, but 2-minute situation, those timeouts are gold. You want to save them as long as you can.
There's another false start, I think, on the right side of the line. Looked
Ooh.
like Connor McDermott, the right tackle. Now you're going to use a timeout.
Was the game clock rolling on the signal? Yeah, so it should be
Offense
another
number
one.
68. It's a 5-yard penalty. Second down. Houston will take a timeout to
they're gonna
avoid
take this
the
timeout.
10-second runoff.
These
It's
10
30
seconds are more important than the other 10
Yikes,
seconds
dude.
to
That's a
beat the Lions. Here's
what
the
an
message to
absolute
Meyer while you
disaster.
sort it all out.
The good life shouldn't be reserved.
Oh, no. I'll be honest. I don't know the refs like that. I couldn't tell you, man. Yeah, hopefully Glasgow's healthy. Shoot. If he's healthy, I think he'll be more than serviceable, but man, being banged up in the legs, even if he does play, is rough.
Game last year when they came to Ford Field, just let the entire
Second and
last 35
13.
seconds wear off. It's like
Trevor. Oh, what a play by Trevor. Oh, my goodness.
right decisions. D'Amico Ryan's played
There's
that
a
right.
flag
7
again. He got
seconds,
2
7
yards.
seconds. We still
Tracked
have
him
three
down.
timeouts. 20 seconds. Hey, now you're
Off-ball
that's
backer,
just way
too?
Too many. You're taking probably 2 or 3 more plays off the board. So burn one. We still have 2 in our back pocket as we get another flag.
It was down in the Lions secondary. 40 seconds to go in this first half.
So when we lose a
Oh, it's on
referee in the
Houston
second
again for
half,
sure.
Is that going to be less flags, do you think, Jason?
Might be more.
Could be.
Because then
Trying to do too
positioning
much?
Yeah, it could be. This will be a great psychological experiment.
Can't wait.
I know you're thrilled to engage in. The officials are talking to D'Amico Ryans and Dan Campbell, but you're right. I mean, that game at Thanksgiving, I don't know if ever I have seen real time.
There is no foul on the play. Houston will take another timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff required by rule. 30 seconds.
Wait, what? Why would they have to take another timeout?
Foul, but then Houston
gets
took
penalized.
a timeout because how would there be a runoff if there was no penalty?
I don't understand it because the play clock, the game clock still stops as they have to call the penalty.
Wait.
So
They just made him call a timeout because they had no penalty? What in the world?
what a possible penalty would have been.
2 seconds on the game clock, please.
But if that would have been on the defense, then you would think, okay, the play would stop. When they picked the flag up, we saw it a lot last week. It's only been one today, so we haven't had to talk about it too much. But
Okay.
this is a
I don't understand that
huge
one.
right here, especially with Houston.
3rd and 11. That was weird.
Halftime, if you can find a way to get a stop and maybe get this ball back into your offense's hands with
They kind of got did dirty there.
All
All right.
giant third down.
Lions going cover 3 here, dropping out. Grant's on it. Good play by Grant. Another flag. This one's in the secondary, though. This one might be a first down. Oh, boy.
We'll check the marker.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 38.
Holding on Whiteside.
Penalty, automatic first down.
You know you have to be ready for all the situations here in preseason.
Ah, man. They got Whiteside with holding.
That we need you to be a little bit more flexible in the booth for our own penalty flag. You want to?
Yeah, we can do that when they lose the ref. You think we can make it to the field if we see something in the second half?
Yeah, I think certainly safety first, but yeah, I think
I
probably.
feel bad for these people sitting about 10 rows in front of us. I
How
don't
do you
think they would
think your
appreciate
shot
that
is?
too much.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Farther than it looks, Jason.
I'm just glad we have props for preseason football. It's great. It's a first down.
That's a good get off there by Lynn.
Again with
Ooh,
a
good
short
coverage by
sandwich.
Whiteside
Throws
that
it
time.
over
Still
the
pulled it
middle
down, though.
To the 44, it is Herb Smith Jr. with 31 seconds, and I believe a timeout Houston.
Timeout. Houston. Their third and final of the half. 30 seconds.
See, that's my concern. Is I didn't think Glasgow looked as athletic last year, and I thought maybe some of that was injury. I think center helps him because it helps him in pass pro a little bit. is definitely different, but he played the opposite guard position. My thing is, too, he was fine at center. He had a bad game there. He was fine the other game. I think it'll actually help him. I think it'll help him a little bit. But I just didn't think he looked the same athletically. And if that was injury-related, now he's banged up again, which I hope it wasn't, that's not great. I didn't think he moved as well last year as the year before.
2 jobs in 1. It's great. It's very nice of everybody, and glad to do it.
Great.
I'm bringing 5 here. Lynn got a hit on the quarterback. Ooh, good coverage. Oh, come on, man. What?
Incomplete. There is a marker in. Avonte Maddox on the coverage of Powell. Looks like it might get through to him.
Offense number 11.
Oh, offensive PI. Okay, good. Good. It's like there's no way.
With Avonte Maddox, the veteran.
Just maybe looked like a push off the initial one to gain separation. Then right there,
Yeah, there was nothing there.
I mean, both guys were kind of competing for that.
There was nothing. There wasn't even
Did
contact.
you see at the beginning of that replay, though, there was an arm extended?
Yes, right on the right hip, I think it was of Avonte Maddox. It looked like that probably is when the ball got, or I'm sorry, when the flag got thrown.
Yeah.
Which receivers, you're always taught that bent arm pressure. If you stiff arm with a straight arm, they're going to
Second and 14, Tampa 2 here. There's a sack.
Lynn got around the corner and
Muhammad.
create that sack. He flushed him directly into the rest of the rush at Al-Quadin Muhammad. But Nate Lynn, a couple of good reps.
Hey, Lynn need to start showing up. I mean, he's in a situation now where he's not playing the run anymore, so
No better time to get the
he
pass
needs to
rush
go to
going
work
in a
here.
2-minute situation. Getting close up there to midfield.
That takes
Nice
us to
look.
half. He needed to catch some fire there, man. All I could do was throw it. I'm with you. I'm just concerned about his health, man. That's it. That's it. I know he was banged up last year, man. He took some massive hits. Oh, here we go.
Up with a big 2-minute stop. What did you like the most about the resilience there?
Well, that's good to get off the field. I mean, really, they were almost in field goal range, and then we backed them out of there, which was awesome. You know, look, there's too many penalties right now. That's the big thing for us. But, man, it's encouraging to see what Kyle did at the end of the half with Tesla. It's a big throw. Special teams, Grant Stewart, big return, and then that's a good stop right there. So something to build off of.
For some players on the roster bubble, this second half is their last shot to make their case. What's your message to them?
Yeah, really what I started with, which is, listen, man, we're not the only ones watching this tape. There's 31 other teams, man. Your tape speaks for itself. It always will.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks to Dan Campbell with Danny there. Our halftime report begins now here at Ford Field.
Being the starting quarterback for the Lions, moving out here.
Yo, some of these commercials are crazy, bro. What in the world? They're like interviews, man. What is this? Is this an interview?
Or passing 20.
I mean, I can't obviously play that because you have your music over it. Want to lose any Holmes draft picks? No, man. I'm the same way. Look, if you're gonna build through the draft, you got to be able to have draft picks to draft. Like that just makes sense. It's also why moving off certain players, you know, and it's not great, but there are times to acquire picks. So if you move off a guy and you can get picked back, sometimes that is the right move. As much as it stinks, like when we moved off a Hawk, sometimes it's the right move. And I think soon, maybe not this year, but definitely next year, I think we're gonna see a potential big move where the Lions trade off one of their players, understanding they're going to have to pay him, and going for a pick in return. Or even this is the flip side, letting guys walk for comp picks. Like, they'll have to start playing that game for sure. Manu can no, for sure. And that's one of the hopes. Now, to me, I did a video about the Lions Super Bowl bubble. And if you haven't seen it, I would encourage checking that out. And I talked through all of that, and it included, I believe, Decker not being here, clearing that money, and having a guy like Manu take over, or draft pick taking that over. And it still, for me, had it as we're going to have to move off one of these guys. Like, still financially, we're probably going to have to move off one of these guys here, even if that's the case. Like, they just have a lot of money that's going to be tied up really soon. They already have a lot of money tied up. The amount of big dollar contracts they're going to have to throw out is a lot. There's a lot. So it's like, we should be very certain we make these decisions. That's kind of where I'm at. And to me, and this is only my opinion, but guys that have already proven themselves would include Brian Branch. To me, Jack Campbell. I mean, it'd be great to see another year like last year, but to me, Jack Campbell put it together last year. Like, those are two that I'm very confident in paying. Like, I'd be very confident paying. Aiden Hutchinson, he'll be one of those.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
She can take my job, that's for sure. All right, let's check out some of the fun memories Lions are help young fans create today.
Yo, she was so happy. Hey, okay, I'm with it, man. She's super excited. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, snap. You got her doing that. Oh, she don't look that excited. I'm going to be honest with you. She don't look that excited. She does not look like she wants to be doing that. She has no interest in what's going on. She just, hey, I got one of those. Come on now. We got one of those over here. Stop playing, man. I wonder if I can connect that right now and use it. Probably not. It's probably not ready to go. I always wish that he would have took another lineman, though. Like the first year, I wish he would have drafted a lineman. Or no, second year. That was 2022. He didn't draft one. I wish he would have. And that would have been a really good – man, we could have – just in hindsight, we could have took Rasheed Walker. That's a guy I like, too. We could have took Rasheed Walker. We could have got him in the 7th round. We could have had Rasheed Walker. And that would be so nice to have that piece. He's playing left tackle right now. He's starting left tackle for Green Bay. Like, you know how awesome that would have been to have him in the mix? Oh, my goodness, bro. And that year, I think we took Chase Lucas. No disrespect, Chase Lucas. It just would have been fantastic. Oh, that's one of those what-ifs for me that just stings, man. It's like, oh, dude, we could have had a dog there. We could have had a dog. We could have had our left tackle replacement potentially already. Woo! No, I think you need Za'Darius even if you have Muhammad, to be honest, because I think Muhammad's edge 3 right now. Like, we're very light at that position. Like, I think Muhammad's edge 3, and then beyond that, it's like, maybe Nate Lynn? Maybe? I don't think we know for sure, but, like, what they say, September or October was kind of the aim date for Miles. So he should be. I would assume that they're hoping he should be. No, Vaki's running back 3. And Vaki was going to be running back 3 until he got banged up in practice again. Because when Vaki came back, last preseason game, he was taking kick return snaps over Craig. Like, he was going to be back 3. And I think he is running back 3. Even if they keep Craig, I think he is running back 3. As long as he's healthy. You're saying we could have traded him for it had 7 and 8, took off, put Penny and Micah instead of 2 first-round picks and the 3rd-round pick. We would have got 1 first-round pick, which was basically J-Mo, right? I mean, we had to pair things together to go make it happen, but it was kind of Jameson. I guess it wasn't J-Mo. If you would have said at that spot, it would have been like Christian Watson. And then you would have had a 3rd. Which I think the 3rd was. Who was the 3rd? Was it Kirby? I don't know who the 3rd was. Might have been Kirby. Now, he could be done for half the season, though. Because if he comes back late September, early October, and then they wouldn't put him out immediately, you know what I mean? Like, and even if they did, he'd still have to earn the starting role. Like, that's the weird thing with him. Mahogany did it last year, so it's possible. But he'd have to earn that in practice, in a few weeks of practice. So it probably would be more midseason. That'd be my guess, and that's assuming that he wins the starting role, which I think he would. Well, I don't say I think he would. I think he'd be capable of it, but his starting role would have to be to the point where you take Guy Graham off the field and push Tate, or you jump Tate, which I don't think would happen, or jump Mahogany, which I don't think would happen. Like, his best path would be being good enough where you're like, all right, let's take Graham off the field, let's push Tate to center, and then slide him in. Unless there was another injury, and then you would just start him for that guy. Oh, but yeah. So if we would have, you're saying traded Stafford for just that pick. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have got Goff. Oh my goodness, yeah, that would have been a nightmare if I'm being honest. That probably would have been a nightmare. Because if you would have went through that, you would have probably either had you probably would have had the number 1 pick the next year. Maybe the 2 again. You probably would have been the first pick in the draft when we took Hutchinson. So you probably don't get Aiden Hutchinson because you're probably taking a quarterback. And, oh man, probably not, though, because there was no quarterback to take that year. Was there? 2022 draft? Who was it? Wasn't that the year there was, like, no quarterbacks? Yeah, that was the Pickett year. Oh, gosh. So you would have had to wait. Oh, God. Oh, gosh, bro. This would have been a disaster, dog. I'm going to be honest. Because then 2023, maybe 2023, you take your quarterback, and you made it picked high. So maybe you could have. How high would you have picked? Maybe you get like Stroud or something, but you would have had to be the 2 pick. Ooh, boy. You would have had to go. You would have had to go the route of free agency for sure. Maybe we could have got Sam Darnold. I don't know. Oh man, I don't know, dude. That's crazy. Teddy Bridge, the 8th pick, and like a next year 3rd. Yo, could you imagine that though? Teddy Bridgewater would have been our starter. Oh my God. Nah, we would have been cooked. We would have been cooked, bro. We would have had to go free agency and spend some big money on a quarterback. Let me see. Free agent quarterbacks. Let's say 2021 quarterbacks. Oh, bro, this is crazy. Dak Prescott. But Dak didn't become a free agent. They paid him, didn't they? So, Phillip Rivers. Oh, my gosh. There was no quarterbacks that year. (2022) Jameis Winston was the best quarterback. And Bridgewater was a free agent anyway. Oh, boy. Could still have Goff, as I think Goff would have a resurgence like he did with us. And he could have been signed in the offseason. So you think they would just cut Goff? That'd been wild. That would have been wild. Or maybe trade for him. But give up less. That's crazy. That's crazy to play something like that out. Is it Meek?
Danny.
Amik, a big revelation was made during training camp. You said you're an offensive player playing defense. What does that mean?
It's just, having different kind of, different skills, right? Most importantly, my ball skills. This year I'm going to try to emphasize that more, showing everybody my ball skills, even my return skills. I was an offensive guy in high school, really an athlete, but I just transformed my position when I got to college, because I couldn't take those hits coming across the middle.
I'm surprised you didn't mention your 2,000 yards and 24 touchdowns in high school.
Yeah. Hey, I was all-around guy. I tried to, love the game of football, wanted to be a different kind of player, a guy that wanted to be on the field every down and to help my team. I put the work in. I was able to be one of the best, from my area.
You told us this is the smartest you felt around the game of football in this season. What's changed for you?
Say it again one more time.
You said that this was the smartest you felt around the game. What's changed for you this season?
I think just really dialing into, you know, my film study, right, and everything, you know, as far as working on my weaknesses. Even when I wasn't out there, you know, still paying attention to the game, you know, and the game has slowed down. You know, like I said before, trying to fix those mistakes that I made and attack my strengths, right? And I think now, you know, when I'm out there and being able to play corner and nickel, the game has slowed down a lot for me, you know. So I had some time at the Raiders, slow, you know, started off slow for me, but I used that time when I wasn't playing to watch tape and, like I said before, work on my weaknesses. And, you know, it's, you know, I see it paying off.
We can see it. Amik, thank you very much.
All right, here we go. We're back to the game. I'm going to have to mute it for a second because I got the music blasting. Here we go. Jake Bates with the kickoff. Let's get started at the 3. Oh, man, someone came in there and swiped him. Who was that? Ian Kennelly with a good tackle.
Quarterback for the Texans, the well-traveled USC Trojan, Pitt Panther, BYU Cougar in a Texans jersey. But Graham Mertz is 14.
We also got the first college football game in the fourth quarter now. Kansas State shot to the end zone. Oh, through his hands. Okay. Has Broderick Martin been in? I don't think so. Maybe I saw him once. He's in right now.
Maybe give yourself some opportunities to take the ball away as well.
There's Miles Adams with the good pressure. And he throws it away. Nice. That's a good start.
And Slovis on the past couple of plays dating back to the first half.
Well, I imagine halftime speech. You don't have a ton
We
of
might
time.
have got a little bit off the edge.
Minutes to get in there and, you know,
But I'll give that to Miles, man. He was right off his right shoulder. That was nice. We'll take it.
If I was in that locker room, it'd be, guys, we got to get to the quarterback. We had one really hit, and it was the last play. Great job closing out that 2-minute drill in the first half.
Real, bro. Real. We got to get to the quarterback as fast.
And getting into the backfield and rattling the quarterback and, like I said, trying to get some of those takeaway opportunities.
Laying off the backside, slips the tackle. Strickland brings him down.
39, Lauren Strickland with the hit. The best halftime speech of your career was what?
Wow. It's got to be the Super Bowl. Charles Woodson went down early in the game with a broken collarbone and, you know, stayed with the guys. And I know our fans don't want to hear it, but Charles Woodson's beloved everywhere he goes, especially in this town. And, you know, just very passionate speech. You could tell how much it hurt him to have to miss the second half of that Super Bowl and, you know, getting the guys fired up, ready to go. That was, I don't remember verbatim what he said, but you just remember the way you felt. And big part of the reason why that team ended up winning.
By the way, our new referee in the second half.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have taken a quarterback that year at 1. You would have had to take Hutch. But then you would still not have a quarterback for 2 years. And then who do you take the next year? That'd have been messy, man.
Okay.
You never want to hear scratch that.
Yeah.
You also wonder if they would have lasted. Because if you go 2 years not winning, and then the third year you're searching for, like, how long did she keep them? I would think, but
Season games, guy gets rolled up on the
how long would they have lasted there?
Run over in the middle of the field. It can happen. So
Broderick got ran over that play. Picked up 8.
By the way you said
to his zone run his side. Broderick got ran over. Broderick got ran over.
He's planning to join us coming up after the next break. So can't wait. If I get teary-eyed, my former broadcast partner from the ESPN days, you'll know why.
You two can take it if you want to. I can step out.
No.
That wasn't great.
You're earning your keep today, Lang. Second down and 1 for the Texans.
I'd say second 1. That's clearly second and 2. That's kind of weird that it says second and 1.
Opening drive of the third quarter behind Keaton Slovis.
They got Keith Cooper, Broderick Martin, and Miles Adams on the D line.
Handoff for Jordan.
Slipping in there. Good tackle.
Into the pile. What is the,
who was that? One of the DBs got in there. They got the first down. That was a good tackle.
On a play like that?
Is that DJ Miller?
20 guys within 2 yards of each other. It's violent. Yes, it's violent. You want to try to.
Yeah, DJ Miller. Good play by DJ. Okay.
In the middle of this pile. It's hard to get movement. You just had to try to sustain, and then the last second try to feel where the running back's out so you don't get rolled up on. That's the one thing I think you fear anytime you have a short yardage play, a goal line play, is there's going to be guys flying all over the place. So I got to get low. I got to get my pads down. I got to keep my feet moving, because if I get stood up and I get caught in the wrong position, there's going to be a lot of guys flying in from every different direction.
False start. Offense, number 42, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
You know, asking you shall receive. Lions legend.
He's on a redemption tour of that TD. That's what I'm talking about, bro. He's going to go get an interception for us.
I'm great. I think it's
I got Chris Spielman in here.
The preseason, we're getting ready to finalize the roster and getting ready to open up against Green Bay, divisional opponent on the road. It's a great opportunity.
How did like their eggs? Oh man, I like them. I like a lot of different types of eggs. I can rock with anything, to be honest. Skinny Post picks up 14. That was DJ Miller again in coverage. Gave up some space. Okay, that was not part of the redemption. Oh, that was 11 yards. So I let 11 yards.
Unfortunately, you can't keep them all. But remember, they're not only auditioning for us, they're auditioning for 31 other teams.
And I know that you make relationships with the players as well. It's a big part of why everybody loves you. But is it bitter? Is this time of the year bittersweet for you as well, where you just mentioned you've gotten to know a lot of these guys for the past 4 or 5 months, and unfortunately going to have some hard conversations with some of the guys. But the sweet part is, man, we're gearing up like for the regular season. It's got to be exciting, but at the same time,
good tackle. Tyson Russell got in there. They clogged it up pretty well. Man, I wish I could see a replay of that. Lion, show a replay, man. Just show like one replay, bro. Come on, dude.
It's an injured party for the Lions. It's Ezekiel Turner, yeah. So we will step aside. We have a special announcement from you, with you, Chris, when we come back, that I think people are going to want to hear. 16-7 with Turner down.
Man, I need some replays, bro. That's what we're missing right now. We're missing some dang replays. Hopefully Zeke's okay. Wait, does this thing update on its own? Doesn't seem like it is. Left tackle for 1 yard. When did that play happen? Oh, that just happened. Okay, okay, that's literally the play that just happened. I don't know. Okay, we're good. No, we're good. Lock in. We're good. All right. Oh, Iowa State scored. So 14-14 in that game. I'm pulling for Kansas State, man. I think they're going to be tough this year. I love that defense. That's what I'm hoping, man. It's getting cold in here, bro. I got to turn the air conditioner off. It's cold. What's up? What's up, buddy? So I'll put the game on over there. Give me a sec.
Oh, I assumed you were watching.
I am right here. Why would I have the game on twice?
What?
I don't need to have the game on twice. You know what I mean? So I might as well have a good game on in the background. A real one. No, they just started the third. I put these in wrong? I put them in wrong. Really? This is a touch ahead of me now. It's fine. It's whatever. I just got the audio playing through here for them.
Oh, okay.
But I can turn that off. Yeah, let me do this. He was at camp yesterday. Oh, we were there. He was signing at camp. Oh, actually, this one's a little bit ahead. Wait a minute. What the heck? We got away from Whiteside that time. Here, let's
Oh, I thought he had a sack.
Here, you want to take this? Put the batteries back in it? I think the batteries are in wrong.
Time, appreciate your teammates.
Get this right. Man, Whiteside is getting cooked today. I'm going to be honest.
The thing that I always admired about him, and TJ understands because he's probably played against guys, the versatility that he had. He could play the nose,
put him in wrong.
Play the 1 tech, the 3 tech, the 5 tech, the 6 tech, 7, 8, 9 tech, which made him so good. And he played with great effort, and he cared.
Who's he talking about? He's talking about Pat? He's bringing 4. Ooh, Broderick ran over somebody. Oh, that's going to be DPI. Of course. Of course. The tight end falls down. DJ Miller gets called for PI.
You couldn't have caught that.
Yeah, uncatchable is not a thing anymore.
Dude, he threw it. You could have called the guy was at the 5.
Not only was he supremely talented, but when you match that with effort, you end up with a blue jacket for the Pride of the Lions. So it's really cool.
And you're in great shape, too. Robert Portier is still jacked. Every time I see the guy, I think he still has a couple snaps left in him.
Confused me and Jason Benetti.
Blow that up. Blow that up. Ooh! That's big time, yeah.
You look like you can still play. That's
I could turn this one off. Look at Strickland, though. Blew it up.
You're still pretty big, huh?
This is Goldilocks here. It's like too big, too small, just right in the middle. Robert Portier.
Okay, second and goal. Oh, I got to turn this off. Ah, false start. Good. Okay, I'm going to move my stuff over here.
Come on, back up. Get in there. Oh! Thought that guy was going to get it.
It's all right. Through a screen.
Got to be blocking that.
Blocking early. Dang, so it's second goal from the 26. That's crazy. That's wild. Man. Yep. They say college gives them like 2 yards or something, or maybe it's like 5 yards, but football's not. I think NFL's only like 2 yards, right? There's some
There you
heat.
go.
There you go,
Oh,
Keith.
there you go.
Trevor blew it up. Trevor's been cooking today. He's been
Whoever
cooking.
came through first.
Yeah, it was Cooper.
Whoever that was in the middle. 69? The guy who did the. Whoever that. 64, dude. He's all
Yeah,
over.
it's Cooper. Iowa State has 2 punters. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. One of them probably for fakes. Well, maybe one dude just has a boot. The other guy kicks it short and high. Third and goal from the 26.
Little bit of push.
There you go.
Oh, that's a pop.
Yeah, Strickland's laying dudes out right now.
He's hitting like he's in high school.
I think that was a Goudet got some heat there.
Putting them shoulder right between their numbers and driving into the ground. Hit what you can see.
That was nasty. That was nasty. You'll have to mute that at commercial break because you got the thing. Oh, I didn't want to tell you what happens, but I just found out what happens here. Dang, they had that messed up again. Yeah. Their holder might get cut, bro. That stinks. Just having holding issues. Mute it. Mute it in. There you go. Yeah, but the music started popping in there. She left. We're back. Oh, it's tilted back. You didn't close it, yeah. Oh yeah, tilts way back. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man, for that holder. That's true. Kyle Allen probably is done. They probably give him 1 quarter and we're done. Yeah, because thinking about it now, that's probably what that was. I mean, seeing it the first time, I thought maybe they were just rotating them, but now thinking about it, they probably just don't need to see anymore. Yeah. I think they are. I don't think they're gonna cut him. I wouldn't cut him. But isn't that why you need 3? No, he got signed.
Where?
He came back to the NFL, and as soon as he came back, I think Tampa signed him. Yeah, they scooped him quick. You would have to go reaching to find somebody. I don't know, maybe I don't even know who's out there. I have no idea who's not on a team. Yeah, that was the 1 touchdown. Just one-on-one. Just took the shot. He just beat his guy. It was like 40 yards.
Really?
Yeah, just right down the sideline. It was a great throw from Allen. Yeah, that was early. You can unmute it. You can just hit the volume button. Yeah. There you go. Oh, there's some heat.
Now throw it.
They're gonna call a hold on that one. Dang it, they're calling a hold. That was Bell. Big play on the corner route. It's a good ball, too, and everything, man. It's set up well. That's Zach Johnson. Yeah, Zach Johnson's struggling, man. This is what happened last game, bro. This is exactly what happened last game. Zach Johnson was getting cooked last game. That dude at left guard. I think that was Nice who lost that block out there. This is a killer, though. Just getting behind the sticks over and over, man. was not bad. Yeah, it's 3rd and 12. Third and 52. Yeah, 3rd and 13. Okay. Oh. Oh, nice little flip. Yeah, we'll take that.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll take that. Jeff Driscoll. He's still out there? He ain't on the team? I like Driscoll, yeah. He's good. Really good. This is the long snapper. Hadn't lit him up. Okay. Yeah. You mute it. You gotta be on it. No, I think the NFL has different rules. Like in high school, we can immediately release, but I'm pretty sure in NFL you can't release as a punt team until the ball is punted, unless you're a gunner. Really? Yeah, that's old school then. Yeah, now you can go. You can take off as soon as it's punted. You can go. You're counting to wait till he punts it, then you can go. Yeah. Trying to. Yeah. See, Hooker, that was a good play that Hooker made in that we were talking about on Thursday. From training camp. The play that the first preseason game, he didn't find the check down because he ran right into the defender and took the sack. And he didn't see Horton leading it out, but then on Thursday I saw him find it, and he found it, and we got a couple yards. That's positive, man, because he basically did that right here again. Yeah, I bet.
There's iced coffee.
Oh, man,
And then
hold
there's
up.
Nespresso iced coffee. Brewed.
No, I don't think so. I just don't. If you could find a legitimate quarterback, you would bring in a legit quarterback. Kyle Allen's a legit quarterback. We're seeing that, and yeah, like you drafted Hendon Hooker. Like you've had guys here. Carson Wentz doesn't push anybody. I'm gonna be legit. Carson Wentz pushes nobody. There's a reason, because that was the case. Other teams would sign him. You think New Orleans, if they thought he was legit, would just let him sit out there? What is that? Yeah, but was that his finger? What was that? What they put like a big finger on there? That was weird. Okay, we're back. Bringing four. Is he out? Good hit by Miller. Just gave up 7 yards. Bro, blitz the heck out of that. Oh, no, nice. You got lucky. Yeah, Strickland. Who? I think that might be a different one. I think that's a different one, yeah. We did have a Powell, though. Might be the same one. I don't know. I think that's Cornell Powell or something. Yeah, Brandon Powell. No, I think Brandon Powell is like in a good spot with his team, actually. I think he, unless that's him, I think he is. They have Quintez Cephas on their team. He caught a touchdown on us. There he is, Cephas. He cooked Alan George. Hey, Cephas was good. Like, to be playing against who he's playing against. That's I just, yeah. Yeah. Yard run. Someone got downhill there. Yeah, Cephas been cooking today, man. Quintez been going to work. Quintez is good though. He's much better than the competition he's facing right now. That was blown up. Good play there. Who was that? Broderick Martin? Was that Broderick that forced that to go back? It might have been, man. I would love to bring Quintez back for preseason as one of our backup receivers. I'd love that. Is that Chris Smith? Oh, that dude looks way bigger than Chris. He's wearing 90, though. Yeah, that is Chris Smith. Okay, maybe that was Chris, yeah. Chris Smith doing a little work. He's bringing 4. There's Ukwu late. Strickland cuts him out, picks up 6. Again, yeah, they brought. Oh boy. At least they're making some good tackles out there. Second and 3. They gave him 7. Lynn's still in there though. Lynn, Ukwu, Chris, and looks like Miles Adams. A couple. Chris Smith with the play. Nate Lynn and Dan Gilbert. Wait. They gave that to Nate Lynn and Dan Gilbert? That doesn't seem right. 3rd and 1. He got a yard there. Looked like first dude hit his arm and then kind of fell backwards. That was weird. It's like it almost looked like he was going for a fumble. That was weird as heck. I don't know who that was. You think we could get our I tie back. Retirement. Big V. Oh, snap. I forgot about Big V. Is that what he did? He retired? Shoot, I'd bring him back. I'd make the call. Oh, you can mute it. How old is Big V? He can't be that old. He can't be that old. Did he retire as soon as he left us? Let me look him up. Let me see. How to pull it out. He's 32. That's not that old. Not for a lineman. Yeah. He retired right after us. He played 6 games. Oh, yeah. When? Really? I didn't know that. That's probably one of them early games. They do that in Big Ten play. That'd be kind of wild. At Ford Field? Yeah. Shout out to Maryland having like 7 fans. That's probably, that's probably what that is. Okay. Are we back? Okay, I think I figured it out. There we go. That's weird. Oh, wait, no. The camera's back off. Okay, test. We should be fine. Huh. Okay, give me a second. I'll get the camera back on. Oh, he fumbled it. He fumbled it right to him. Oh, man, that stinks, dude. Nice. Oh, he was definitely running. So, I think that was Russell that picked it up. I mean, he got beat, but. Did he pick it? Oh, he picked it. Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah. Where's the thing at here? Am I close to the thing for this? Can you plug it in? How is it this far down? There's no way. What?
Oh my goodness. Threw it right through the dude. Clean pocket. You can't just throw the ball out. Jeez, dude. Sitting right in the chest.
Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, it just need to be plugged in. All right. Well, let's see the replay. Hopefully they give us a replay. There we go. Finally. No, that's a trash replay. No, he wasn't. He sailed it. He had that unblocked defender, and he just sailed it over his man. That wasn't open. Meeks do anything? No. Texas. Dang, Texas got cooked. No, I don't think Meeks had a reception today. You can mute it. Some trivia? I hope they do trivia. That'd be good. They should do trivia during these. I bought some before I came. I bought those big waters. Yeah, if you want one. I bought 4 of them before the game started. You don't like them? Oh. You think so? Oh, you don't think so? Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it until I was over there working on it. Your mom caught it early. The third row is to the completely different truck.
Oh,
Those seats don't even buckle in.
they don't buckle?
No, they're not the right seats.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a problem. They don't buckle.
Yeah. And then the guy was like, "Oh, you're just not doing it right." I'm like, "Dude, I have a Suburban."
He said they're not doing it right. So the seat's like maybe not in.
Yeah, they're not even the right seats. They don't even have a part to go in.
Yeah.
They're like from a completely different car.
Yeah. I would. They should still work though. I mean, it's weird that they wouldn't work.
There's no hooks. It's like it took a seat out of a completely different car. That would require them to be screwed down to the floor.
Might be going to overtime. Oh man, see, I want to check that out.
Who is Alabama?
Yeah. I might switch to that. We're on commercial break. Let me check to it real quick. I'm gonna switch to it real quick. Hey, I have 34 and a half. Nah, we ain't. We're under, bro. I don't know. I think they do it every year though. Like last year was Florida State and no. Who was it? It was I think it was Florida State. They ended up being pretty bad on the year. They're supposed to be good, and they ended up being very good. That was a good game too. That ended on a field goal. So yeah, 24-21. I don't know. There's a lot of people there. I don't know who's there. It's probably like what the NFL does when they kind of just, even though they're bad teams, it's like they just want football, so they just, yeah, it's like okay, people are just looking for any kind of football. Yeah, it seems like we got a good amount of people too. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know what the call was on. I don't know. From the 28. He had a run and pass, so he fell down there. Tight window on the sideline. That was nice. It's a good ball. Good window in the cover, too, there. Uku got a little bit late, but they didn't really get much there. Miles Adams fell down. Roderick's coming off now. Doesn't look great running off the field there. Ooh, he might have been playing with fire, fumbling like that. Yeah, it looked like he was saying touchdown. Oh, okay. No, that was the same issue in practice. They, whatever reason, the third team came in. They just gave up everything to the outside. Yeah, there's no contain. They were doing the exact same thing in practice. And blew that up. Keith kind of got a shoulder in there. So would someone else. Yeah, I think it's preseason. Keith and Pittman got on that. All right, hey, Keith is having his best day for sure. Actually lost 2 yards. There's the boot. Covered underneath. Over top was not. Whiteside was trailing. It was a touchdown. So someone passed it, and I don't think anybody picked it up. You could see him pass it off, but I don't know if they picked it up that well. Dang, why are the replays so garbage in preseason? Like, the angles are trash. It's like if I was standing on the sideline recording my phone. Like, I can't see anything. Give us just the normal broadcast again. Probably not, but like if they just played the broadcast version again, we could see the play. Man. Shoot, I mean, you might be right. I didn't think it was going to turn around that quick. We might get to 34.5. Yeah, we have 30 right now. 13 minutes. Yeah, we're going to get there. I said we weren't going to get there, and then we might now, so I don't know. We get another touchdown. Someone. Do I think Cooper's making it? So I really didn't think he did that much. But this game, he's helping himself. And to be honest, Isaac Uku, I don't think did enough. He would, I don't know, man. My thing, he would have to jump like Nate Lynn. I don't think he's going to do that. They don't play the same role, but I think he's a DN. Or he'd have to jump a guy like Pat O'Connor. I don't think he's going to do that. Maybe he jumps a guy like, I mean, if they kept, well, say they kept Pat O'Connor, they cut Broderick, they cut Chris Smith, then maybe Gooden is like the last one. The standout to me is Trevor Nowatzki. I think he's been awesome all game. He's been all over the place. Yeah, they might do that. But I think that room would be for, I don't know. Like, I feel like Meeks played too much today to have no receptions, but they didn't really target him. He did have the one good gunner rep. He downed it at the one. That's saying it's hard with receivers, man, because it's not like just catch. Like, if you're not getting open, that's a problem. But if you are getting open and just not getting the ball, then it doesn't mean you had a bad game. Let me check this out. Let me check out the box score. Let me see who's doing what. Yeah, I mean, dude, we've only thrown 9 passes. That's crazy. Oh my, that's nuts. We've thrown 9 passes. Kyle Allen was 5 for 5. Henniger is 2 for 4. Bro, we've been on defense so much today. They've thrown 30 passes. We've thrown 9. What is the time of possession in this game? Time of possession. Oh, you want to guess it? There's So there's been 48 minutes. So there's been 48 total minutes. Yeah. So it's 14-32. Oh my, that's bad. There's been a game close to something like that. Can he keep turning the corner? Hey, he made something out of it. That's all right. Hey, they got the 27. Yeah, Kansas State's quarterback is a big running quarterback, and Iowa State's he's a playmaker. They got a playmaker quarterback, that Rocco guy. But Kansas State, he's a big runner. He had like 500 rushing yards or something last year. 500, 600 rushing yards. Yeah, that's really bad, dude. We got to get one of these drives got to go on a little bit. There's a counter run. I would assume Dan and Brad. Oh, that's probably a mix. I would assume most of it's coming down to Dan. I would assume Brad's pretty heavily on that too. I would think. I mean, they're coming together to make the cuts. Corners probably have a little say, but I wouldn't think much. Okay, no gain there. Looked like we lost a block. Johnson did again. Hooker got out of that. Good. That was good sustaining blocks there. Hooker's taking off. He ain't sliding. He ain't sliding. He's trying to make it happen now. That was a good scramble, though. Picked about 25. It's also a solid pocket, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Hey, that pocket, though, was tough. That was really good. Like, yeah, I mean, everybody kind of latched on there. Like, no defender got off anybody there. They got some movement back, but no one. I mean, I'll take that. Shoot, because if one of those dudes on the inside got off the block, he was getting sacked because he bumped right into him. It's like he stepped right into him. Uh-oh. Good catch. No. Oh, yeah. Wait. I don't know. I think that was probably Deion Jackson. Yeah, Deion Jackson. Yeah, that was a rough spot. No, he definitely wasn't going to slide there, no doubt, because he's got to go make a play. That's weird. It's not dead. It's just like not connecting for some reason. It should come back on here in a second. No, that was not my intention. That was Deion got 2 on that one. It bounced on the ground. No, it bounced. It bounced to him. Dang, my camera's not turned on. Okay. It's a good pocket there. Missed him in front a little bit. That didn't hit his hands. No, he threw that straight in front of him. And no shot. Because that, for him, like, that thing's got to be close to his body, man. Especially being that it was straight in front of him. Like, there's no reason he missed that far in front. No, I ain't going no fair. Is that still happening? Is this still happening? You mean the big fair or the Fremont one? Oh, yeah. No, I'm good on that. All right, see if we can get some luck with this thing, man. I'm going to try this. Huh. It's weird. Yeah, the camera just not. There it is. Oh, I think it turned off again. I don't know what's going on with the camera. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Some sort of cord issue, I guess. I don't know. Please stay on camera. Please. Russell in coverage. Is it inside push gets a yard? 2. Yo, imagine if Roy was a real lion. See, that would make it more fun. That'd be interesting. Like, oh, look, he's teaching a lion how to do things. Yeah, like I would prefer watching that, if I'm being honest. Oh, why did it turn? I don't know what's going on with the camera. It's not dead. I don't know what's going on. All right, let me just get it off the screen. This is a podcast now. Yeah, that was a good day that time. Lost the edge. They're also not getting any push in the inside to string him out. It's getting directly to the edge. Second and 15. There's Broderick with some push there. Where's the cutback? Got one. That was fine. Everybody was on there. So after this, I do have a post game, just so you know. Yeah. Then I'll meet up with you after that. But dang, I hate that I see the play before it. Well, I just know what happened. Nah, bro, I don't know what's going on with the camera. Yeah, I'll have to redo it during BR. It's I think it's when OBS crashed. It threw off my camera for some reason. Here comes Lynn. Got a hit. Forced to miss Russell. Yeah, I think Nate Lynn's going to make the team. We'll be about 4 deep, I think, on the edge. Because I think they're going to go Davenport, Hutch, Lynn, Muhammad. And then we'll just have to wait and see on when Josh Pascal's back. It sounds like it's going to be a little longer. So I think in the meantime, they'll sign Zedarius, and he'll be the 5th. That's flying upfield there. Wow. Miles Adams got up on that one. Pittman with the cutback. Yeah, we're back. We're back for a second. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, OBS acting goofy. I don't know what's going on. I like using it for live streams, but it's acting weird. Game, Iowa State won 24-21. There's a stunt coming through. Adams got through it. Working with Lynn. What a throw. It's incomplete. Going to be busy with birthday party night. Driving my kids. Keep up with the game. With the game? What game tonight? They have a preseason game? I don't know what game's on tonight. Yeah, I don't think Whiteside's making the team. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's getting in. Oh, my show. Yeah, my show will be right after the game. Yep, right after the game on Bleacher Report. And then if we it'll be pre-recorded, so I'll send it over. But the Bleacher Report won't be live. Yeah, I'm kind of checked out of preseason. I'm kind of glad it ends today, man. Preseason, 4 games is too much, man. It's too much for preseason. We don't need 4 games. The Hall of Fame game team should have 3 games. Just don't make them play the last one. Give them 2 weeks off. We don't need 4 preseason games. That's crazy. Oh, Tigers play night? They play every night, though, don't they? I mean, they basically play every day. They probably play, what, 5 days a week, 6 days? Because I know they got doubleheaders in there, too, which is crazy. Buffalo's playing their starters tonight. Huh. What's going on with this thing? We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, that'll be good. There's actually a lot of good week 1 games. They were showing the slate today. There's actually a lot of good ones. There's like 6 good ones. There's what's it? Clemson, LSU. Notre Dame's got a big one. I can't remember that one. They play like number 7 or something. This is good ones. All right, we're back. Well, kind of. So this is a good field position. It's good pocket. Good hit, Bell. Flew through there, man. Got about 17. That was nice. First 10, 48. There you go. Deion Jackson get out of there. Another big gain. About 16 more. On the move. The 29. They got 5 minutes left. Oh, snap. There's a flag. What if they were offside?
He's like, you play for that block?
It's not on the ball, probably. Or he covered somebody up. Yeah, quick screen. They'll get 6. Few stars play. Yeah, we had a few stars play. Yeah, Radledge, Ty League, they played 2 weeks ago. .438. 3rd and 12. Oh, so he got 8 yards on that. Huh. Checks it down. Got about 7 of them. Yeah, they're definitely going. Here we go. Big spot here. 4th and 5. Bunched up on the right side. They drop in the zone. Going to take off, and he gets sacked.
I don't know, Dion. That's the stalest offense.
That's what always happens, man. When teams go man to zone, it's like you got to have an answer for it. Yeah, because usually it's the receivers. If you have that, you got to sit down somewhere. And everybody just runs through, then we're cooked. If you got a man play for that and everybody runs through, you're done. Someone's got to find somewhere to sit. Yep. And there's a real chance with those backups that everybody just ran right into his zone. 1st and 10. Who is it? Shed, but was that Uku who got 15? Oh, 11. Okay, that just felt like 15 yards. A gash on the ground. 11. There's a little bit of movement inside there. That wasn't bad. That was Braddock, got off a block there, got 2 yards. Well, in fairness, there definitely could have been routes messed up there. Like, we've seen that this preseason, where you get blasted for it, but in reality, there's no route open because they drop in the zone, and you have to settle down. Like, we saw first preseason game. Ran an out route. He went there for the window. Lovett didn't sit down. He ran through it to the out route, and it's like, well, now I got to scramble. So he nowhere to go. It could have happened again. Some good movement. Gets 4 more. Third down. Honestly, man, no. I don't think it's been a bad day. It's felt pretty middling from him. Like, he's definitely gotten off a few blocks, got pushed around a little bit, but it hasn't been enough. Like, The only way he would make team based on today would be if you felt that he was on the team last week. But if he had things that he had to add to this week, then no. Broderick. Like, if he needed to show you something this week, I don't think he made it. The guy that did, I think, is probably Nate Lynn. I think he did enough to stick around. Chris Smith will be the interesting one because I don't know. He seemed to do some good things early, and then later it seemed to get kind of messy. He'd be the interesting one. Same thing with Miles Adams. Again, I think Miles feels like he played the best again out of those three. So I would keep Miles Adams. I'm a Miles Adams guy, man. And he already proved it last year. Like, even last year when he played for us, I felt good about having him out there. He's at least proved it in the regular season enough. I'd be willing to keep him around. Chris did too, but Chris wasn't the playmaker that Miles was. Miles actually going to give you some juice on the inside. We need guys that can get pressure right now with where we're at. Maybe that's Keith Cooper to them. They seem to love him. I haven't seen it up until this game. But like they said, they're evaluating the practice film and that stuff that we don't see. So maybe he's cooking in practice. I don't know. Did he stay the third quarterback? I thought he would coming into this one. Watching it live, I don't think so. It's hard, though, with quarterbacks, man. It's hard to just do it based on live. But it doesn't feel like he's going to make it now. I thought he would coming into it. Sailors or Vaki? No, that's not even a debate. It's Vaki. Yeah, Sailors won't make the team. And Vaki's running back 3 over Craig in my eyes. And I think they've told you that. As long as he's healthy, he's over Craig. Now, Craig balled out today. So he, to me, cemented himself in. But when Vaki came back with healthy last game, he was over Craig on everything. So I don't think that's I think all 4 of them are making it. It's just like, what's the order? Vaki can play because I guess Vaki got banged up on Thursday when we were there at practice. I didn't know that he did, but I guess he did. That's what I was told. I didn't know that happened. And plus, Vaki was good last game he played. 5 carries, 30 yards. He was cooking. And he's awesome on special teams, yeah. And he was a 4th-round pick. Sailors has been okay. Sailors hasn't been as good as I think people give buzz for. He's good. Sailors is good at falling forward consistently. And I think for him, he'd be awesome on the practice squad. But he hadn't done enough to, like, jump somebody like that. There's another shed. Forced a cutback again. That's Broderick in there, but the cutback is successful. First down. I think, if anything, it's more concerning for the defensive ends that are out there right now. That the edge on cutbacks, we're getting cooked. They're bouncing outside. The same thing showed up in practice. That's the Agudes, that's the Ukus, that's guys like that. No one's flattening the edge. I guess the positive for Keith Cooper is he's not out there and this is happening. So maybe Keith has done that well. How you feel about Strickland? Strickland helped himself. He helped himself. Strickland could be in. He could. I didn't have him in, but he could. I think Hallett's gonna be in, but he definitely helped himself. This is a good day. Yeah, I guess that's it. Taking the knees. Yeah, they must have seen enough. See, that's how you know the preseason is too long. We got enough games, bro. We got joint practices. Like, this needs to end, bro. We need to stop this. 1 game, whatever. That's fine. We don't need 3. Also, that is the link for our post-game show. We're going to move there now. Shout out to everybody that joined us. I'll try to get my camera figured out, but it's on to the regular season. So I will see y'all over there on Bleacher Report. We're going to end it right now, man. We out.